What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Live from the frozen tundra of Offside NYC, it's the Garrett and Steve show.
Brought to you by USPS, the United States Postal Service. If you want it there, it'll probably get there at some point. Don't worry about it.
Does that have something to do with something?
It's just their slogan.
Oh, I didn't know if you were waiting for some package and
No.
it didn't come.
No,
Oh,
it'll always show up.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a little more dinged up than you asked for. Maybe your fucking grimace glass will be shattered into oblivion.
True.
And the Ronald McDonald creepy glass will be the only thing that survives in the mail. Maybe.
It's my that's my glass at your house now, though.
Yeah. That's the
Good work.
Garrett glass. The haunted Ronald McDonald glass.
Because Caitlyn doesn't want to give me the grimace glass in case it breaks again.
I don't know about Caitlyn, but that's what I said. I said Garrett's not allowed to have that because then I got to go through a bunch of stuff, order a broken one just to have Jeff send it to me because he feels bad. Which, by the way, thank you, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah. He added Edie to the board.
That's right.
Yeah.
Edie will be on the board. Sorry, Nick, you've been bumped. It's right below Mama Reno, and above Nick will be Edie the dog. Because it's she's a blood relative at this point.
Yeah.
I can't put her below.
And she's the third co-host, really.
She should kind of be on the board where our names are,
Mhm.
kind of above it. It should be, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll get a little plaque that says Edie's Garrett and Steve commemorative plaque.
Oh,
It's Edie's plaque that we have our names on because we're lucky to have it.
wow. Will Caitlyn get mad about that, though?
No, I think she's fine with Caitlyn Kant. I don't think really anything I throw up on there is going to matter. Already like a letter away from the greatest insult they could have fucking thrown on the board.
If only that happened.
Yeah, if only that happened. That's all I need.
True. But it would have been funny.
All I need, Garrett, one of those husbands. Oh, all I need.
Oh, the bitch riding my back again.
Oh, yeah. Oh. She's always telling me to do stuff and asking me about things.
I get a plaque with the name Caitlyn Cunt on it, and she gets mad. Can you
She's all
believe
like,
this?
I can't believe you'd call me that. Well, I can't believe you'd call yourself that. You know how you're acting. No, she's really the best. I go out of my way to fuck things up. It's pretty funny how that works.
She really
All
is.
right, ambulance. We
I
get
know,
it. Someone's
we
going to die. We get it.
It is amazing how, not complimenting, but just like how welcoming she is to all our podcast play dates.
Bullshit. Yeah. Hey, Garrett's come over to play podcast again. 3 days in a row.
Okay, I'll get him a glass of water.
Every week. If you wanted a beer, or if you like every time you came over, you wanted some fucking Chef Boyardee heated up, she'd do it.
I know.
And I would be like, Caitlyn, he is my bullshit podcast friend, man. You don't have to do anything for him.
You guys offer me food every time I come over, and then I feel bad saying no to food made by you guys.
By the way, we are insulted every time you say no.
I'm sure you are, but
Directly insulted.
I usually eat right before I come over. So like an hour and a half before I get there, I've eaten, and I'm like,
you can't just load yourself up on an entire bowl of pasta and meat just to be a little polite.
I did have to try the pizza, but that you guys didn't make that.
No, I didn't. No,
Yes.
that pizza, no. There's other times I've had pizza I made, but I actually usually doesn't make it past the day. I eat all of it.
Homemade pizza is like, for some reason, I could eat a whole pie, but regular pizza, maybe 4 slices.
For some reason, I could also eat a whole pie, but I think some reason is I'm a little bit of a fat ass.
But regular pizza, could you eat a whole pie?
Fuck no. I've tried.
I've always been
Too
impressed
much.
with those people that can do that. It's like, how?
Where does it all go?
I don't know. It's so much dough and cheese.
Yeah,
know,
especially
fit in your stomach.
I've seen pizzas that are super thin.
Yeah.
And like, okay, maybe I can take one of those down.
No, but I'm talking a large regular pie pizza.
Right, like the one from over there, the 99-cent place is just hands you basically dough with a couple pieces of cheese on it and no sauce. But it's so much dough, I wouldn't be able to eat the whole fucking thing. It'd be impossible.
Yeah.
Even my girthy standards are not up to snuff when it comes to eating a whole pie of pizza. But yeah, I've never seen someone actually eat an entire pie.
That's a good point. I've had many friends say they've done it, but I've never been there when they did it.
Yeah, liars.
Maybe they're lying.
Your friends are liars.
Maybe to impress me.
Yeah, they just. How am I going to impress Garrett this week? He's always bragging about how many things he eats. Maybe I can eat a whole pizza. Yeah, maybe they're talking about like over the course of 24 hours. Give me a whole day, maybe day and a half. It'll go away.
Oh yeah.
Like if I'm having it for lunch and then dinner and then dessert and tomorrow's breakfast.
You're already through 2 pies then.
That's 2. Yeah, that's easy. I better have extra pizza because it sounds like I'm eating a lot.
You play any Mario Party over the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
What's your record? Or you just beat Caitlyn every time?
Yep. Every single time I beat her. That's how it goes, Garrett. No more questions.
I decided to play an online match.
I know how this went. You got completely ass raped to death.
Pretty much. So it's like you could play, if you play on pro rules, then it gets ranked. So you build up experience points, you get a higher rank. I was playing it, and it seemed the first time I tried it, when I first got the game, it was all computer players. Like you didn't even see them roll, or everything went quick. And at first I'm like, what the fuck's going on? How are these people doing everything so quick? And then I realized, oh, it's computer play. But this time it was 4 real players. And you know how you could do reactions?
Yes.
Well, they make some reactions with sounds.
Yes.
Like the whistle that changes the place of the star, that's a reaction. So every time you hit it, it goes.
Which, by the way, the reactions, while someone else is going, you can just press buttons on your controller and you're just going to start talking, basically.
Yeah, a little thing pops up from where your guy is.
And it's just like one word or one noise.
Yeah.
And if you just keep pressing it over and over again, it's really, really annoying.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
And you have to unlock the ones that make sounds. So in the beginning, when I first played, even though it was against computer, it was like, yeah, you could hit the buttons, but it just like as Mario pops up and goes hi.
But it makes sound. Like, yeah, they
not
talk.
all of them. Like 95% of them don't make sounds. There's
Really?
like 3 or 4 that make sounds.
I thought a lot of them, they all made sounds, but they were like low. Like some of them make noise, like you can barely hear it, but it's there.
I don't,
You
I
gotta jack
maybe,
your
but I
volume
don't
up,
think so.
Jack it off.
But this guy found the 2 that make sounds, which is the tweet whistle and the thwomp that says miss, and it goes. And he was just spamming the button the whole fucking game. Someone's playing, ready to spin.
Oh my God.
Constantly.
Did you just quit? Because I would probably
I should have.
Yeah.
I should have quit. So we're playing the game and people are getting sick of, but you can't, there's no way to block him or mute him or do anything. So everyone just starts like stealing his coins and giving him the slow mushroom and fucking him up, just to any way you can to say you're a fucking asshole.
That's great. I didn't think of that.
And he didn't stop him, whatever. He keeps going. And I was getting destroyed. Maybe I won one mini game. The whistle guy was winning like every mini game.
Of course.
But then
the autistic Asian kid was on the other end of all that noise.
Right when he was by the first star, someone pulled out the real whistle and moved it from him. So he got fucked. And then everyone kind of just kept fucking him. And other people started picking up stars and he kept blowing the whistle and blah, blah, blah. And it gets to the end and there's like 3 turns left. On my second to last turn, someone bought a star and it appeared in front of me. So then I rolled and got to buy a star. Then the next turn, I get to go past Boo and I steal coins from the guy because I didn't have enough coins to steal a star, which is a shame from him. But then on that same turn, I ran into another star and got a second star. And then on my final turn, I just had like a double dice left and used it. Landed on a dual space, and in pro mode, when you duel, you could pick to duel someone for a star. So I dueled this one guy that was in the lead for a star. Did the game where you're on either side of each other and there's a rotating big hand.
Yes.
You play that one and you jump, you hit the button and the hand comes and hits the guy. But if they jump over it, then it hits you, kind of thing. Yeah. And I beat the guy, won his star, and now I have 3 stars, and I'm tied with another guy that had 3 stars. And then the bonus star was like, who went the most spaces, sightseeing star. Ugh. And because I used that double dice at the end, I had 2 more
double
spaces.
Dice. Oh, double me. He needed the money. I
got like 2 more spaces, and the next guy got the sightseeing star and won. And it was like, oh, fuck yeah. I didn't deserve.
Good job, Caitlyn.
I didn't deserve to win at all.
So I lied before. I think I've won 1 game.
Really?
And we've played a lot.
She's won every time, or the computer's won?
She's won pretty much every time. Yeah, I think she won every time.
Does she have like a secret strategy you're not aware of?
Yeah, the secret strategy is she just wins. Whether or not I've won literally every mini game. Whether or not I get fucked on the board. I always make some stupid mistake. Like the last time we played, I was that mall one where it's half price.
Yeah.
Like every 4 turns, whatever, everything's half price.
Flash sale.
And there's a golden store that has gold items.
Yeah.
And one of them's a pipe that just takes you the star.
Yeah.
So I'm pressing A because this little asshole's talking too much. He's like, oh, it's a flash sale. Oh, it's this. And I'm just like, all right. I click it and I get the dice instead of,
the golden dice.
Yeah. I go, oh, I made it gold. Look how fucking shiny I am.
And that's just whatever numbers you roll, you get that many coins.
So
like, who cares?
I clicked A1 too many times, and it doesn't ask you like, "Are you sure?"
No.
You click it, and it's like, "You got it." And I was like, "You fucking kidding me? This little fucking cocksucker just took my money." So, and that's one of the reasons I lost the last time we played. It's amazing. I figure out ways to lose. I don't know how it fucking happens. And then if we're tied at the end, she always gets the bonus stars because they're always like, who landed on the most red spaces? Who landed on the bullshit?
Completely bullshit stars.
I'm like, why is there never a mini game star? It's the only thing I'm good at.
For real though, it should be like, even on the pro mode, it's just this one sightseer star. And it's like, that's really not, I guess you could just buy double dice or triple dice and try to get around as much as possible. But yeah, it should be based on skill.
Yeah. Certainly isn't.
No.
Because I'm better. I know it.
But Mario Party has never really been based on skill. Right?
It's based on smart, like a little bit of strategy, but it's like Monopoly.
But not really skill.
Where it's really what you roll. And I don't know. Sometimes the game seems like it's deciding for you that you're going to have a bad game.
Uh-huh.
Because I think the last time we played, the star was 20-something spaces away. And I must have rolled like 8 times in a row under 4. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Why can't I go further than 3 fucking spaces on this goddamn place?
And do you know when you roll in Mario Party, your roll is already determined before you hit the button?
Yeah, it's not like you can try harder. You're fucked. And so
no matter when you hit the A button to jump to hit the dice, it's already had its number picked already. It's just there for show.
Yeah.
To make you think.
And I know that.
Uh-huh.
As I lose every time. But it was funny. I was Waluigi once, and he's got one of those, what's the chat thing? The reactions. Yeah. He just goes like, meh. And I just did that about 100 times in a row. It made Caitlyn pretty mad. She's like, can you fucking stop? I was just like, yeah. Meh.
She hit it right after that. Can you stop?
You gotta do one more. Yeah, you gotta always do one more, and then all right, I'll stop.
But yeah, it's a good one. It's a fun. Have you played any of the single player stuff?
No, just the one thing, but it's stupid.
The Bowser kaboom.
No, there's like a guy who's like, "Can you help me make a level?" And I'm like, "All right." Some Jewish guy named Kamek.
Yeah.
Old wizard Jew.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, I need help. I need someone to help me with the board. It's not finished yet.
Huh, I don't know this one.
If you're in the main plaza, not in the balloon,
Yeah.
and you walk around, there's a guy standing around a bunch of broken shit.
Yeah, that's like the single player party trek, right?
I don't know what it's called. I just know he goes, "Can you please help me? I need you to help make the level. There's no level here for people to play on. I need help." And you say yes, and then you're walking around like
one of the boards.
It's one of the boards, and it's just like empty. You don't have to roll a dice. You just go
walk anywhere. Yeah,
and you walk up to
you
different
help people out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a single player thing.
Yeah,
I did that whole thing. It was so boring. It was so easy.
I played it once, and it's just you play mini games by yourself.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, okay, I win,
and you unlock decorations for your party plaza,
which I love. Nothing more than I love.
It's decorate my party.
Decorating the home screen to a fucking stupid video game. Instead of, hey, why don't you just put like more players and more levels and more boards and shit.
But the Bowser Kaboom, I think it's called. That's a fun one where you could play online, but you can't play 2-player on the same console, which stinks. But it's like a castle defense game, kind of. Like Bowser running around this little small city, and there's 8 of you, and you have to break open crates and bombs pop out. Then you grab the bombs and throw them in a cannon. And once there's 20 bombs in there, then they shoot at Bowser, and he gets hurt, and he has like a health bar. And there's like 3 rounds, and every round like things change. That's a fun one. And then there's like the Koopathlon.
Koopathlon. Yeah, I saw that one too. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to play. But again, we always play 2-player. And
I don't know if you might be able to play 2-player on that one.
I don't think so.
Oh,
we can only go to Minigame Bay.
Yeah.
And there's no like competition version of playing the mini games other than like the tag team ones or the ones where you unlock a friend. The fucking the guy when you work around the board, and the mini games when you have Mario, the ally games. That's what they're called. It's just that, and I don't quite understand it. It's the one fault I find in the game is there's no fun multiplayer mini game mode.
Yeah, I guess there isn't, right? Yeah, like you could pick mini games and it keeps like a scorecard of who won how many, but
it's gay.
It's gay. Yeah, I tried to watch the Mario movie this weekend too, and couldn't even keep my attention.
Really? The Super Mario? The fucking Chris Pratt Mario?
I think I'm too into Mario where it seemed
I'd say so.
Where it seemed like it was, I don't know, like they didn't get the gist of Mario right, or like
I
their
pictured him being
personalities were off.
Way whoppier.
Yeah. And he wasn't even a woppier. It was he pretended to be wop for his plumbing business.
It was kind of racist if you think about it. It's pretty racist how he would turn on an Italian accent to be like,
to get customers.
Spaghetti. Yeah. And throughout the movie. Yeah, I mean it's not a great movie. Kind of sucks. But I liked it just because it was Mario.
I guess it just annoyed me for some reason. But yeah, I heard a lot of people were like, oh no, it's a pretty good movie. And I just, nah. I mean, I kind of got through it all, but I was looking at my phone and wasn't really paying attention.
I don't know if I've watched any movie outside a movie theater without doing that, though. I don't know if that says anything.
Are you good at all at keeping attention on both things?
No.
No,
I have to. I'm stealing a chunk of the movie away from myself every time I look at my phone because I have no idea. And the funny thing is I 100% of the time think like, oh, I'll just pay attention to this and this at the same time. I'm fully capable of that.
Within 10 seconds, the movie isn't even making noise in my head.
It's not even 10 seconds. It's usually the second I snap into whatever else I'm looking at. I'm completely done for. Still have done it over 1 million times in the last week. But by the way, so I can look at something important, like someone on Twitter shaking their ass or just complete moronic bullshit. And I'm not even liking the moronic bullshit movie I'm watching.
I saw another video game movie, kind of. Have you ever seen Gran Turismo?
Mm-mm.
Not Gran Torino, the Clint Eastwood. I didn't.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. I did not want to see Gran Turismo.
I didn't know that. You know the story of it?
I know I've seen the trailer and it looked like crap. I have no idea what it's about. I have no idea what's behind. No.
So you know the game Gran Turismo?
I've played it.
It's like the most realistic racing sim game.
On
like,
PS2 and 1, I think. It totally was.
Yeah, and I don't know if like how true it was in the movie, but like they were saying the guy that made it like rented all the cars and got all the stats or how they handle and everything works, how it would work if you drove the real car. So back in 2010, some guy had an idea like, hey, all these kids are playing Gran Turismo with like their steering wheel and the setup and blah, blah, blah. Why don't we have a real tournament? And whoever will have like 8 tournaments, and whoever wins those tournaments, those 8 people come and they get a chance to be in a real race, in a real race car team, racing in real races, not like some video game.
Really, really real?
And this guy won and then fucking killed it in real life. I never knew this was a thing. I thought I would have heard about this.
No, I didn't. In the trailer, I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, so this like half black guy from British.
Oh, boo! Boo!
Yeah,
Half boo.
It was all, his brother was playing soccer and his dad used to be a soccer star, and he kept being like, you should play soccer. And he's like, no, I'm driving my car. And the dad's all upset. And then he gets in this tournament, wins the tournament. And then he won like Le Mans, 24 hours of Le Mans.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Le Mans?
Le Mans?
La Dad and Le Mans?
Yeah. It's like one of the biggest races of the...
Oh, Le Mans?
Yeah, yeah.
Le Mans. Nope, that ain't it. I have no idea.
But I never knew. I would have sworn I would have heard about this. Like some video game guy is actually racing now and winning races. It seemed...
Oh, Le Mans.
Le Mans, yeah.
Yeah. He won this?
In their class.
Oh.
There's like different classes. So I guess he didn't.
24 hours Le Mans. But they don't, like, it's not like he's in a car for 24 hours, obviously.
No.
He's racing for like an hour. They
had like 2 other Gran Turismo racer people on the team. And
oh, so wait, it is a 24-hour race.
It is.
But they switch out.
They switch out, yeah.
Huh.
But yeah.
And so wait, everybody who was on the winning team is from a video game?
On his team.
Wow.
Yeah, they never rode a car before or anything. And they just put them in these superpower race cars and they kicked ass. Well, this one guy did. I think it started in 2010. I think he won like the 2013 or 2014 version of it. So other people didn't kick ass as much as him, but it's still amazing that he could do it.
Yeah. So, like, what game do you think you've been playing long enough to be good enough to be the real life guy?
Wow.
I mean, you could step on little brown turds like in Mario, I'm sure.
I guess.
You do that in the city.
But I couldn't like hit a brick block with my head. That would hurt.
You sure? Yeah, you'd be, you'd be more like, I guess like Pac-Man or Kirby, where you can just eat anything. You'd be a good Kirby.
I'll eat something and turn into whatever that thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, you eat bugs and turn into a bug. Eat a shit fish, turn into a really smelly fish. Like that.
Yeah, I liked the movie. It was just like, not like it was a great movie, but it was just fun.
So you liked the Gran Turismo movie better than Super Mario?
Yeah.
Utter scum.
I mean, I did pay attention to the whole Gran Turismo movie, so maybe that helped it a little bit, but I was just getting annoyed with the Mario.
Listen, if you paid attention to the whole Mario movie, I don't think anything would have changed. Maybe Jack Black Bowser could have swayed you more. Do you think it was funny when he sang a song?
No.
Peaches, 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 peaches. You sure? It's kind of funny.
I hated it. It was so, yeah, like all the voices threw me off. Bowser, like, I don't, he didn't sound like Bowser. I don't know what Bowser would. I mean, we've heard Bowser. And
you don't think Bowser would sound like Jack Black?
No.
Wow, yeah, I'm rock and roll. Wow.
Yeah, the personalities of all the characters would just seemed off.
I hated Donkey Kong. Because he reminds me of those people. No, it just because fucking Seth Rogen played him.
Yeah.
And I am not a fan of his. And it immediately I'm like, why is Donkey Kong this fucking big Jew asshole?
And he was like extra cocky and annoying to Mario.
Yeah,
he was like, what are you gonna do? I'll kick your ass. And it's like, that's not what Donkey Kong was. Just like a menace, and if you fucked with him, he'd fuck you up. But he wasn't like going around trying to intimidate people, really.
And yeah, I just picture the guy that sings the Donkey Kong rap to also be the voice of Donkey Kong. And with a little bit of ooh, 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 ooh. But yeah, that I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'm like, yeah, this is the movie I turned on. Did you? But you're right. Every casting was annoying because even Key and Peele was Toad.
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah. And I'm like, who the fuck? Why?
Toad was annoying too. He was kind of like smart alecky or and it was like, no, Toad is just like a happy-go-lucky guy that's just, oh, anything to help you out, I'll help you out kind of thing. And no, he was like being like, oh, look at you, you're cool, huh? Or I don't know what.
He's a black sketch comedy jerk off.
Yeah.
Everybody could see it. But yeah, no, I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I think it did the terrible thing that all these Mario movies done, like the one from the 90s, or which that one was shit.
I never even saw that one.
That one was with John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
It is shit.
That's why.
Complete
I
shit.
Ruin it.
No, you should watch it so you could fucking just be mad. But no Wario. And it's like he's Mario's funny arch nemesis.
Yeah.
We get it. Bowser. We get it. Donkey Kong. Ooh, Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Hooray. If they're making a second movie, it better be the Wario movie, or I'm not buying any tickets to it.
What about the Waluigi movie?
That is fucking 6 in. There's no way he gets one in any vicinity of where Wario, because Wario he's been around for much longer.
He has, yeah.
And he's funny and he's really fat and he's got a red nose. And I don't know what he's supposed to be, German or something? Or is he also Italian?
Italian. He's the
red
opposite
nose,
of Mario.
Spiky mustache wop, I guess.
Yeah. You ever play the Wario games?
Like WarioWare?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Those are fun.
They're more fun than Mario Party often.
They are, because they're just little mini games.
It's so much quicker.
So much quicker, yeah.
It's like Mario Party for drug addicts. I don't have time. I don't have time for this video game. Just play.
You have to get out. It's like an escape room, kind of.
But every mini game is about 5 seconds long.
5 seconds, yeah.
And they just throw them all at you in a row.
React and be like, okay, it's this one, yeah.
That's the noise my brain makes when I'm playing fucking WarioWare.
But then I kind of ruined it with the rewind feature on the Switch, because they have the WarioWare games on the Switch. But you know how you could like hit the top 2 buttons and it like you could rewind?
I did not fucking know you could do that. What?
Yeah.
I could just never lose a game again?
Yeah. But then it kind of ruins it, because I got through all the boards of WarioWare, because I'm playing it for the first time. It's like, I don't even know what to do on this board when it first pops up. And if you're really playing it, you just die, and then you have to hope it shows up again, and you can figure it out the next time. But this time you just go click and rewind and go back to the beginning of the board and try to figure it out. And then once you figure it out, they're kind of easy games.
Where's the honor in that?
There is none.
No honor.
There is none.
How can you play a video game without honor?
I don't know how.
Dishonor your family. The Japanese put that feature on the Nintendo Switch to test your mettle.
They did.
And you have failed.
I don't know how I got through so many games like on the N64, because now I was kind of recently playing Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, no, every game that I thought wasn't very hard when I was a kid is next to impossible now. And I'm like, I beat this when I was a child. Why is it so hard?
Not even hard. It's just like, okay, I have to step on this trigger and then a door opens and I have to race to the door. I don't know where the door is exactly or the best path to get there. So if I don't have the rewind feature, I run and miss. Then I have to walk all the way back to the button, hit the button, try a different path. Doesn't go all. Now I just like save right before the button, hit the button, and then just keep trying from there. And it, I'm like beating the game, but it's just saving a lot of time, a lot of downtime.
Speed running, but cheat speed running.
I guess, but is it real?
How do you
All I'm
sleep at
doing
night?
is
How do you sleep at night when you
cutting out,
live off
walking
these
back.
shortcuts?
I hear you. I get a little bit annoyed that I'm doing it, but it's like I'm saving so much time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just
So much time, but the whole thing is video games are like a time kill.
I know, but is it
if
fun
you're not
when you're just
enjoying-
walking back to a button to hit it and then try
Sure.
again?
Because you're, I mean, if you're the dopamine king over here, you're listening to a podcast. You probably got the Ranger game on in the corner. So that walking time in between where you're doing nothing is perfect for me to
look at
listen and
else.
observe other things.
True.
Because yeah, video games are just you're supposed to be enjoying. It's leisure time activity.
I know, but there's a lot of like
Definitely some escapism in there too.
not player friendly things. Like there's a lot of times at Banjo-Kazooie where you're up high, and if you make one stupid mistake, you know, like the cameras aren't always great. You're trying to walk forward, and all of a sudden the camera moves and you fall off the ledge.
Yeah.
Then it takes you literally 7 minutes to get back up to where you were just to do all the jumps. And it's like, oh, if I just saved up there, now I can just reload back up there.
That was when they used to make video games that, like, sometimes it seemed like the purpose of a task was to just make you quit. Just turn the fucking thing off because it was so annoying and inane and repeating the same fucking thing over and over again. The old video games suck. Like, I every time I've ever gone back to play them, I have that moment of, oh my God, like this was the best thing out at the time, but now this is like almost unplayable how shitty it is. There was a shooter game that was kind of like GoldenEye. It was called 13 on GameCube. And I remember
Go 13?
No, I think it was literally just the number 13 written in Roman numerals on the package.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And I remember me and my friends playing that every day, like for a whole summer, because it was
multiplayer.
Best. Yeah, it was like GoldenEye, where it was 4 screens.
Oh, okay.
And it's a shooter, but it was a cartoon. It was a cartoon shooter. But the mechanics, I remember thinking at the time, were like so fluid and perfect, and there were so many different guns, and the levels were all good. Like it was such a good game.
Never heard of it. On N64?
On GameCube.
Oh, okay.
Like 10 years later or so, I tried to play it again. I was like, oh my God, this game. I remember it was the best game ever. And dude, I shut it off after 5 minutes. I was like, wow, this game blows ass. Everything, because now I've been playing Call of Duty and like all the brand new first-person shooters. And I'm now used to a certain level of everything working perfectly. And just like, it was so shitty. I was beside myself. I was like, why did I think this was the best game ever made? I literally like turned off. I was like, I can't even fucking play this. Never mind. Fuck nostalgia. This is gay. Only game that holds up is NHL Hits.
Oh, yeah?
2004, yes. 2002. You're right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's just like the Blitz version of hockey, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
3-on-3.
The
whole, you spend way more time checking than like shooting and stuff, but take a lot of shots. I got really good at, and then as an adult played on drugs and was even better. I put up like 20 goals in a game once because I was all hopped up on stimulants.
Isn't it weird how like when you were a kid, just say you would play an NHL, like the whole point was to go undefeated and win every game 50-0.
Yep.
And then now if you do it, you're like, this is so easy. Like it's boring. Why am I doing this? But like
you got to up the difficulty.
Like, I guess, but you know, like in Tecmo Bowl or whatever I was playing at the time, there was no difficulty. It was just like, but I remember just like dying to blow out every team and go undefeated every year. And it's like, what's really the point? But
and you shut it off and turn it back on if you lose. You don't want that one on your record. Yeah, one time, I think it was the first or second time I ever tried Adderall, and I had a few beers and some weed in me. I played MLB fucking The Bigs. The Bigs 2, which was my favorite fucking game. And I had the old Xbox in the garage where I smoked my pot. So I was playing that all yacked up on Adderall. And I'm pretty sure I scored 180 runs to like 1. And I was furious about the 1 because the guy just hit a fucking random home run off me while I was in the fucking zone. Like in a zone I've never been in my life.
Jesus, 180.
Dude, I was laughing because I just couldn't stop hitting. And it got to a point where the computer, because you're playing, it's on an old Xbox, you're playing a whole season against computer. But they've used all their pitchers. So now their last pitcher, who's just been completely ass raped, and all of his stats are down, all of his pitches are at 0 because I fucking rocked all of them.
No one left.
So every pitch is just batting practice, and I'm just like smoking and listening to a podcast. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna break the fucking game. I'm gonna see if I get 1,000 runs in one game. I only made enough little mistakes to, but it got to a point though where I was like, all right, I'm at 180 or something. I think I don't even the Adderall's wearing off.
I just want to end the game, get on to the next game.
Yeah.
See who you could destroy next time.
Thank God I had the shittiest dealer who his Coke was awful and he only had Adderall like once every few months. Or else I'd be another fucking, head case of compound on too much fucking Adderall. But luckily I could never get it. So that combination of I could never get it and then worked around people that were always on it. And I was like, I think we're going to stay away from this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I remember the feeling of just this euphoric, I can do everything I set my mind to now. I'm on the limitless pill. Yeah. I can just do everything. I got all this energy. I have all this motivation. I cleaned out my garage once on it. It was like a hoarder garage. It was bad. Cleaned the whole thing out. Yeah, and couldn't get it like ever really. And
thank God.
Thank fucking God. Because who knows? Who knows how many times I would have punched Gino in the face if I had been fucking consistently taking Adderall.
Maybe that's why Bobby was so mad at Gino all the time.
Because Bobby enjoyed a pill or two.
Yeah, and Gino is like anti-Adderall guy, even though he seems like he's on Adderall.
Yeah, he's got natural.
Yeah,
he's just fucking. He's annoying. Just from the moment he wakes up, he doesn't need to take anything. And other people have to achieve that level of fucking high energy annoyance.
Bill never I never really caught Bill in an Adderall mood.
No, never really.
He seemed like the best one out of the compound people on Adderall.
Yeah, but there's times where he'll post like 5 things in a row on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, it just kicked in. Someone's in the zone. Yeah,
there's definitely signs that he's on it, but there was never like a mystique or aura around him where it's like, all right, calm down, Adderall boy.
No.
But maybe it's because he was drinking so much and that downs him and it evens him out.
No, I would think, because at times I've drank on it, it definitely didn't act as a depressant. When you're yoked up on Adderall and drinking, now you're just like Turbo Man. But you're also kind of fucking, you feel like it doesn't even matter sometimes how many beers or drinks you have. Like you're still pretty coherent because it keeps you on the straight and narrow. But it does not mellow you out at fucking all. If anything, it's the opposite.
Is it like drinking on mushrooms or acid where it doesn't even matter how you could have 18 beers and you don't even feel drunk at all type of thing?
Like cocaine, yeah.
Oh, cocaine too, yeah.
Well, because I don't think I've ever drank on mushrooms and acid. Usually those are the only things I have going on if I've ever done one of those. But when you do blow nose beer, you can
just drink forever.
You're still, again, you're talking too much and the stuff you're saying is probably absolutely stupid. But the sentences aren't slurry and you're not falling over yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you somehow manage to get that fucking drunk that even on drugs you can't fucking manage. That's a special kind of man who can get there.
One final movie that I watched recently, I don't even know.
Please wrap up the Garrett's movie review, spelled REVUE, with a trifecta.
Not REVOUE. That's what you said.
The review.
Yeah. Murder on the Orient Express.
I definitely have not fucking seen that.
It's an old 70s movie.
Oh, I thought there was a remake with Wes Anderson.
Oh, maybe.
I think there is.
Horrendous. It was so bad. So it's like this, kind of like the Lindbergh baby, like this, like pilot's baby gets kidnapped and then they find her dead and they find the killer or whatever. And that's just like how it opens. And then they shoot to this train where people are getting on the Orient Express, and it's like all these rich people, and there's like some French detective and other rich people of the time or whatever.
Hello, welcome to Orient Express. Choo choo.
And they're on this train, and you're like, why did they show this baby getting killed? It would seem kind of weird.
Wait, they show a baby getting killed?
Well, not baby getting, but they.
Jeez Louise.
It starts off with this. It's like headline, and it's like the newspaper spinning around, like it's like Lindbergh baby. It's not the Lindbergh baby. It was
we have a guest. That kind of scared me. She did a good job. Out of the corner of my eye, you saw a hand pop up on the screen.
So they're on this train, and someone dies on the train. And luckily, there's this French detective on the train that can solve the murder. And right after the person dies, there's like a snowbank collapses in front of the train, and they're stuck and they can't move. So he has all the time to like go around and question everybody and see who murdered this person on the train.
On the Orient Express.
On the Orient Express.
Who kill him? Who kill him? No carrying on train. No.
But no, he's some like super slick down hair French guy that has the stupid French accent. And
you know what's funny? Baguette, French, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Oh, who kill him? Not fine.
Yep.
What's the fucking difference? What is the difference?
What about the Mario thing? The Mario advertisement where he's doing the stupid Italian voice.
Fucking, what's the difference between that and
So this French guy goes around and questions everyone in the train, and they all have a little story, blah, blah, blah. And there's some clues left over, like someone finds whatever the conductor's jacket in their room, and there's a button missing, and they're like, oh, and then they found the button in someone else's room, and it's kind of all these clues coming together. And they finally all meet up, and the guy's going to tell them who killed everyone. And I don't know if you were supposed to figure this out or not, but he goes around and he's like, somehow all the people on the train had some sort of connection to the dead baby. Like one guy was like a friend of the chauffeur of that family whose baby died. One guy knew the maid that worked for that family, blah, blah, blah. It turns out that they all killed the person on the train because that guy was the guy that killed the baby, but no one knew it. He changed his name. But all these people that had a weird connection to the family knew that was the guy. So they made this whole plan and got him in the room, drugged him, and then they all came in one by one and were like, this is for the maid. This is for the chauffeur. This is for the mom that I knew. And they all took the knife one by one and stabbed them all. And then he's like, you're all guilty, but we're going to let you free because who cares kind of thing. This guy deserves to die.
That's what the judge said. We're going to let you free because who cares?
Well, because they were trapped in this snowbank, none of the police could show up. So they were just going to be like, oh yeah, the killer got away or whatever. We don't care.
He was killed by the snow.
Whatever, yeah.
It was an avalanche made of knives.
But it was just and it was an Agatha Christie book, which I never read.
Agatha. I bet she was a looker.
But I'm sure they're good. Like she's famous. I know the name. They have to be good. But this was
she's famous for her big cans. Or maybe it was her butt. Agatha's ass.
Agatha's ass, yeah. I think that's more.
Agatha's asses. She had two asses, one on her front, one on her back. She had big butt crack boobs.
So yeah, it was just like a dumb movie. And reading the description, one woman won an Academy Award. I don't know, for like best supporting actress or something. She wasn't like the lead. She literally had maybe a 5-minute scene in the whole movie, and it was just her getting questioned by the French detective guy, and she, I guess, was an American woman, but played a Swedish woman and had a Swedish accent.
Whoa.
And she won the Oscar for it. It was the stupidest movie ever. I don't know.
Best American playing a Swede or best supporting actress?
I don't know what Oscar she won, but it said an Oscar-winning performance from this woman who played
best animated feature.
Yes, that's what it was, for playing this Swedish Bible thumper woman. It was.
I'm from Sweden. Do you want a Bible?
It wasn't even that cheesy. Like that would have been better. No, it was like I couldn't even. She more like said, "I'm from Sweden," and you're like, "Oh, I guess that's what accent she's doing."
I'm from Sweden. Hey, what are you questioning me because I'm Swedish?
I can't believe
leave me alone.
Remade that movie. It was just so bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson has some train movie.
Yeah,
I think it's Agatha gets a train run on her.
Oh, that's a good one.
That might be the one I'm thinking of. Different movie.
So those are my Garrett movie reviews.
Garrett's movie reviews. Well, you watched movies I wouldn't watch. I did watch a movie I'd watch, though.
Really?
Apparently. I didn't know it would be, but I watched it and was like, wow, this is really good.
I'll watch this.
Have you ever heard of The Substance?
I think only from you talking about it.
I watched it this weekend.
What'd you think?
It was fucked.
It was fucked. I liked it, though. I like
It's weird.
It's a weird like body horror movie starring Demi Moore.
What does body horror mean?
Like Cronenberg kind of The Fly, where it's horrible. They're like, oh my god, they're turning into a thing.
Oh, like an actual body changes into something else. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
what did you turn into this movie?
Well, the whole movie is based on Demi Moore is some old broad who used to be a hot young Hollywood actress.
Huh.
And there is this substance that she can inject into herself. And then a new her literally crawls out of her ass. That is
really out of her ass?
Pretty much. And is her, but younger and super hot.
Like peak Demi Moore kind of thing?
Yes. But because it's a kind of body horror movie, there's like rules. And she has to, 1 week she's the hot girl, but then the next week she has to switch back to her old body or else. And so it's obviously you see what happens is it's not a movie about some woman who successfully does this and has no problems and everything goes great.
I thought a new version of her comes out of her body.
Yes.
What happens to the old body?
I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I'll spoil this.
They're not walking around at the same time.
No. Once her consciousness transfers into the new body and her old body is just laying on the bathroom floor for a fucking week. And it goes from there. And the whole idea of the movie, and they say right in the beginning, when she gets the substance, that one of the things she needs to remember is you are one. This is what you're one person. No matter what body you're in, you're still just you.
Okay. What does that mean though?
That no matter what it means is throughout the movie, young Demi Moore starts being like, fuck this old bitch. I'm going to spend more time outside and not going back in the body and not switching back.
Oh, you have to switch back? It doesn't just automatically
her mind starts fracturing and she starts thinking of herself as two different people, but it's just one person switching bodies.
Oh.
And it gets crazy.
Huh. Now, does she play the younger version of herself?
Fuck no. Some other girl who is very pretty does. That one. Margaret who? Quelly? All I know is there's a scene where she pops out of her ass and she's admiring herself for the first time. And she's just in front of a mirror naked. And like there's a lot of nudity. She's butt naked with the tits and ass out, just posing. And like it's a long scene. And it's the first time in a while I feel like I
hard watching a movie.
I didn't get hard, but the first time in a while I've seen a long scene with nudity and stuff that wasn't me just being so uncomfortable because the man's getting raped and baby reindeer or fucking there's some other bullshit happening that doesn't make me happy. Sure. I'll take another one of these and one of those. Why not, Garrett? Who cares?
Who cares?
I'm just gonna puke and fucking shit. But yeah, it's because you know, in the 90s, nude sex scenes where it was like hot chicks were, you know, the big thing. Now, even if there is one, you don't really care.
No, you almost
get annoyed.
There's unlimited porn out there for me.
Unlimited porn out there already. It's not like you need to watch a movie with a 5-second fucking nude scene.
The amount of movies I rented from Blockbuster just because I heard some actress got naked in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Yeah.
Dude, I've fucking Doc Hollywood, the shitty, I think I've talked about this, the shitty, thank you, Michael J. Fox movie.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater.
There's a nude scene for a split second where the girl comes out of the lake and her tits are out.
Oh, okay.
I had to rewind that about 45 times when I was, I don't know, 13 or whatever. To fucking beat off to that shit. And then, you know, again, it went the total other way where now I see a sex scene or a nude scene in a movie. I'm like, yeah, come on.
Let's just skip this.
Yeah, what is this actually, is a 5-minute fuck scene actually adding to the plot of this? No, thank you. But this was the first time in a very long time where I'm watching a nude scene and I'm like, because the movie, it's very bright and vibrant and very colorful. And I'm like, I'm just like, wow, this is actually like
art.
I'm enjoying looking at her standing in front of the mirror with her tits out.
Wow, what a shock.
I can't believe it. I am straight, Dad. I did it. I like the women's.
One time, you know Shannon Doherty from 90210? She was Brenda Walsh. Do you never watch 90210?
No.
Oh, wow. She was the sister of Jason Priestley. You know, like the two... Shannon Doherty, yeah. And she was in some movie. God, I forget what it was like. Body Double, Acts of Obsession, something like that. And
Body Double.
It wasn't Body Double. It was something Acts of Obsession, something like
Acts of Obsession.
And I had heard Blindfold. Yes.
Got a 4.4 out of 10.
All
and
right.
39% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it wasn't a good. And I rented it because I heard she got naked in it. And this was maybe right. It was either when 90210 was on or right after. But yeah, I watched that whole series. I love that show. And I was like, oh my God, she's getting naked in it. And I rented it from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
And then
there she is.
Yeah.
That's one of the acts of obsession.
That is.
He was obsessed with squeezing her tits. he was acting obsessed about fucking her on the desk.
Totally. And you have to return it in a certain days or you get late fees. And I forgot to return it. I think I rented it at my mom's house. So then she has to, I would go to her house every other weekend and she'd have to drive me back home. And I forgot to return it. So I was like, oh, shoot, I forgot to return this video. Can you return this?
Oh, boy.
And, and it says Blindfold, Acts of Obsession.
Yeah.
And then,
can you return my porn, Ma?
The next day, she's like,
I dropped it off in the woods 10 miles from here. You can go get it yourself. I'm not your fucking porn courier, son.
She asked me, like, what made you rent that movie? And I was, oh, yeah,
you just pointed at your cocks.
I was like,
jerked off to it.
Some girl from 90210 was in it. I really like that show. And I made up some complete lie.
I really like that show. I'm a big fan of oh no, I'm thinking of Baywatch. What is 90210?
Beverly Hills 90210. It's like Melrose Place or Degrassi.
Oh, it's like a soap opera.
They went to high school, and had high school problems, but it was more adult than Degrassi. And then they moved on to college and they started going to college at the time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
She
got blindfolded.
Show, she did. And I got to see her tits. It was nice. And then later on, Dawson's Creek.
I know Dawson's Crack. Hold on. Before you tell me about Dawson's Creek, AJR wanted to commend me. Thank you, AJR. Sad thing is that girl in Doc Hollywood had mosquito bites too.
Oh, really?
She did. She had tiny tits.
And you still had to rewatch just because you don't get to see tits?
I was so shocked that I was watching a PG movie and there was boobs in it.
It was PG?
Yeah.
Wow.
That I was just like, oh my God, I gotta jerk off. I must jerk off to these tiny boobs. They're not supposed to be here. This is a PG movie. I literally beat off and then didn't watch the rest of the movie.
Of course.
I turned it off. I was just like, I want to play video games now.
There was another one of those Ramblin' Rose with Laura Dern. You know Laura Dern?
I know Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
Oh, the lady. Yes.
Blonde, yeah.
Yeah.
She played like it was like in the 1800s or early 1900s. She played a maid to sort of a rich family. And Lucas Haas, who is another actor. I don't know if you
real piece of Haas.
He was one of the kids in one of the family in the family. And there's one scene where like Laura Dern used to be a prostitute and she's kind of very malleable and you could get her to do whatever you want. Like she was dumb and people figured, and this kid figured it out.
Wait, someone who got paid for sex was
dumb
and easy to tell to do stuff.
And then,
doesn't sound like the job description.
Because she used to be a prostitute and now she has like a good job. She wanted to keep this job. So the kid figured out like, I could do whatever I want because she doesn't want to lose. I could just make up some lie and get her fired and she doesn't want. So then he's like, she's laying in bed with him or something. And he's like, can I touch your nipple? Okay, I guess it just for a little bit. And then he keeps doing it. And she's like, all right, you kind of need to stop. And he's like, ugh, let me touch the patch.
Oh,
and she's
God.
like,
touch the patch?
He didn't say that, but
hey, can I fucking take a whiff of your gash?
And then she
Touch
lets
the
him
patch.
do that. And yeah, I've jerked off to that scene many times. And she's pulling out her tits and stuff.
You jerked off to the coerced sex
Kind of,
scene?
yeah.
You sick
I guess
Louis
so.
C.K. piece of shit.
But it was like my mom owned that movie and I knew that scene was there. So like anytime I needed to fit it off real quick, I would.
So your mom would be like, oh, I like this movie too. How come you never want to watch it with me? Go away, Mom. My pants are around my ankles.
She had like a furnished basement. So I would like sleep down there. So that if anyone, I would hear the door open, people come down the steps. Like I had time.
Oh, you're watching the Haas movie again. You're such a big fan of Haas.
But yeah, it was another one. I can't think. There definitely had to be a lot more movies. I just can't remember any.
I didn't have a lot of movies
because you had porn.
That's the thing.
You had.
I was beating off to Doc Hollywood for no reason, basically, because porn was already downloaded on fucking Kazaa and LimeWire. Like those were already in the house, and they were already ruining every computer we had. So I never really had to scroll through a lot of.
That was the thing. It was
movies.
There was no porn available. I guess my dad had like a penthouse in his drawer, but that was kind of hard to, and it wasn't a movie, moving people. So you needed those movies where you got your scene and you're like, okay, at least I know where this is.
Stole your dad's porn. You guys ever compare? Like, oh, is this the one? No, I like the girl with the big hairy patch. I like her fucking muff patch. I don't know if I've definitely heard patch before, but I definitely haven't heard in a while to describe a puss. That's up there with slice.
It is.
A nice slice.
Should we do this?
Yeah, sure. Let's see if I survive. And then we should get Luby here since you just finished her lunch.
No, you gonna join us?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
We got one. I brought one up.
Here, I have to pee anyway. Why don't you just take my seat, and then hopefully yeah.
Steve Areno.
It's Luby, everyone. Luby.
Woohoo! Hold on.
That's Steve's seat. Steve has to sit on the wooden chair because Steve's a little baby.
Steve's a little baby.
Him and his sensitive face.
Okay. All right.
Wow, look at you. You're all dressed up. You got
Corporate
nice shoes.
Luby.
What, you got a new job?
I've been working there since August. Remember Andrea?
Oh,
I work with Andrea now.
Oh, you do? I thought, so this isn't the Gas Digital thing.
By the way, Gas Digital is around the corner.
Yeah.
No, I kind of still help him out a little bit because it's sales, but like if you don't get paid, it kind of fizzles out. I had a couple of leads and all of that, but it just
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult when you don't have a salary.
And what are you really selling? Like little kind of podcast reads?
Yeah. Podcast.
But you have to sell a lot of them to make some sort of commission off of it.
Not as much, but like it's just so much effort to get something back because everybody wants the same two people. Everybody wants
Joe
Dave
Rogan.
Smith.
Oh.
And then they already have their own.
Really? So everyone wants Dave Smith. That's kind of more
This-
than the Skanks just because of
this year,
content.
this year, because of the election and everything, I think
Yeah,
that he got a lot of attention and he was just everywhere.
Because I thought he kind of went off Gas Digital.
He's
He-
still there. He's still
He's
there.
still there, but everything's self-contained now on his own website, right?
Yeah, it literally happened when I started working there. I think that he realized that everything is growing and changing, so he has to have to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't want to spill anything. I don't want to Kevin Brennan this.
Who's doing two?
Dave Smith.
Oh,
Boys,
It's
look
good
at
to see
you.
you.
hey
I'm
Lube.
so happy to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
thanks for coming
finally.
by.
Oh my goodness, thank you for
Well,
calling.
we saw
me.
her a few weeks ago, right?
I was gonna say, I feel like I
She stopped
saw
by
you
for
recently.
an hour
I stopped by. I was really tired. I was still jet lagged because I came back from Europe.
that day.
I think like 2 days prior
Oh,
to that.
okay.
And I just wanted to say hi, and I was so optimistic that I'm gonna hang out. And one double drink that he made me, I was out.
That happens here.
I was like, I felt like I was fading into my chair. I'm like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, you missed the Andrea party too.
I had to
That
go
was
to,
great.
Oh man,
It was like-
what a piece of shit you are.
and I organized it.
It's your fault that we all had to sit there for her.
Yeah.
You assholes, you love
No,
it.
but like 15 people at least showed up. Bobo showed up, and we forced him on the show, and then he got mad at us, and then left the show
we
early.
forced him.
Kind of, sort of.
We didn't force anything.
didn't-
Said, here's how we forced him. I grabbed him by the shoulders, and Garrett started punching him in the stomach. And we said,
Talk football.
"You're not leaving until we fucking get enough football talk out of you
And he
to
liked
fund
it.
the Patreon for a month."
Isn't he a baseball
No, he
guy?
said,
Was it
we
baseball?
said, "Hey, you want to do the
Baseball.
show with us?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay,
Okay.
I'll do the show. If you're gonna twist my arm and fucking figure my butt, then I guess I'll do." Whoa, hold on.
What is that?
Just kidding.
JK.
With a $50 Beanerino. Happy Turkey Day. Flags. And then all
Thank
caps.
you.
Luby.
Let me.
Luby,
Yeah, I didn't say
Luby.
the second part.
Aw.
And
It's not
AJR.
Thanksgiving, no. It's
Happy Thanksgiving, just
so
kidding.
AJR says $100 if Luby can eat a hot dog without biting it.
I can't, probably. I'm also super hungry. I came so ready to eat because I love their food here, but
Yeah.
the kitchen is not ready. So I went across the street to buy my favorite sandwich that I used to buy when I was working at Gas, which is down the street. And as I'm biting it, I see a mouse going through
The sandwich?
store.
Oh.
I wish I would eat that motherfucker.
Oh, that was mine. I left it at the store. I've been dispersing them kind of everywhere I go.
And I wrapped it back, and I'm like, do I eat it? Do I not eat it? And I fucking finished it.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Whatever. Who cares?
It's New York. There's
Yeah.
rats everywhere.
I eat all the food in my house. There's
He does.
mice in there.
Believe me, he does.
Your new
Believe you me, I do.
Your new intro with the mouse and with all hidden gems. It is a masterpiece.
I know.
I have
We love
rewinded
Five
so
Fan.
many times.
That's-
It is so good.
Five Fans,
A
one of
little
those.
Easter egg here and
I
there.
don't really like the one where I pick the mouse up and eat it, though. That's
Well, then
a little
stop
No.
eating everything, Garrett. You don't have to say yes to every single disgusting thing people send in.
Are you still
No, but Five Fan, he's so funny. The intro is so good that the next 2 hours of the show is just shitty in comparison. We spend 2 hours trying to match the level of just interest and funny that the first 20 seconds of our show
Yeah,
has.
and we haven't done that yet.
No,
We can imagine it
not
now.
even
First and
close.
foremost, at least you give us 30 seconds of so much joy. You know how popular that word is and that trend is.
Yeah.
But I
Joy.
started watching the episode. I kind of had fallen off a little bit.
Thanks.
I was
Wow.
My
What a-
mother was
what a
dying.
good friend.
She's okay
Oh,
now.
We
She
were
is okay again? She pulled
she's
out
okay.
again?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this happens to her every few years.
Yes. That bitch does like
Wow.
fight a little. What is wrong?
Are they under like European healthcare? Is it all the same?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the
Euro
socialist healthcare?
Mhm.
Because I have a friend whose mom is lives in Italy, and the doctor found like spots on her liver, and it's like, all right, yeah, come back in 3 weeks and we give you an MRI. And it's like, no, I want it
I'll
now.
be dead by then.
Yeah. And then they finally, I get through the 3 weeks, or maybe they knew someone on the inside that could expedite
you always
it
can give a
and get it like
few
in the,
bucks.
but then like they get like the biopsy and they're like, all right, we'll give you the results in like 7 days. It's like, no, I need it tomorrow. Yeah. It's
we
just
showed
like,
you the biopsy.
I don't know what's worse, the system here or there, because there's so many holes in both.
yeah.
There.
And with both, I keep waiting endlessly. The good thing about Montenegro is you have a private doctor for everything. And for like 20 euros, you can get anything done. Like,
So you do have to pay a little.
If you want a private doctor.
if you want a
Private doctor. Oh,
So-
okay.
You can go to General Hospital.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
let's say you
Pronounce
have to do
General Hospital
Yeah,
in Montenegro, and you can, wait 5 weeks for your cancer treatment.
that is correct. In my mom's case, because she was, it was an emergency. It was all like done pretty swiftly. But otherwise, for $20, you can go do any type of scans. Yeah, and
But you
they
have to
give
wait.
the same day. You can
Oh,
walk
really?
in, do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Huh. All right.
Just
it's
real
not very
quick,
expensive at all.
And that was my thought, kind of was like,
I have a request on the E-Rock line for when Gino, I guess, gets here. Hold on. Let me read this how it's written. Can Luby called Gino gay asking for me?
Asking for me. Oh, my phone is over there.
No, I think he means when he gets here because
Oh,
he's going to be here
sure.
soon.
Off the bat.
Just say, Gino, you're gay.
I will do that
I
with
think
joy.
because he
Okay.
should be here
Okay.
pretty soon.
Is he filming his own thing, recording the same thing? The
Yeah,
same
he-
cadence, the same schedule, just different day because of Thanksgiving, I'm assuming. Right?
same-
You're usually here on Thursdays.
yeah.
No, Gino's coming in.
Yeah, we're
Like
doing the
the
football
football
show
show.
after this.
Yeah.
So your mom's doing well now?
she just got out of
Better?
hospital after a month and a half.
You left while she was in the hospital?
God, what a bad daughter.
I am a shit daughter,
You
man.
have to come here and
Do nothing.
drink in New York City.
Do nothing useful. Well, I guess. I don't know, guys. Don't make me feel bad. I feel like shit anyway.
No, it's fine. Your mother's just on her deathbed and your daughter's over gallivanting in New York having fun with her friends.
It's not my
Too
fault
busy-
that she's always
too busy
sick.
for your
what
sick mother.
Get a grip on life, lady.
Did you tell her that?
I did.
Did you went to Montenegro? You say, hey, mom, why don't you just get a grip?
What
you
is your
fucking
fucking problem?
annoying bitch.
For past
You
10 years,
cunt.
every
You
2
spelled it out because you
years.
couldn't actually say it.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, she's like, well, this might be it for me. And then she pulls through. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, one of these times, God forbid, but one of these times she might not, and you're gonna feel like a real jerk off
God.
if you're sitting here with us.
Knowing myself,
No.
I'm going first. Like, I think she's going to live to 100 and something's just going to like,
Next time she goes to the hospital, you should get a gun and hold it up to your head in the room, like, yeah, you want to go? I bet I go first.
yeah.
You better fucking go home and act like you're not sick. I'm gonna blow my fucking off. It's the last thing you see.
How long were you out there?
I went for a week for the comedy festival.
The Montenegro Comedy Festival.
There was like a Balkan comedy festival in English
Ah.
and in our language. It was a little tour. All of my friends from high school bought tickets. They traveled to see me, and none of it happened.
Gino's played at the BCF, the Balkan Comedy Festival.
You did?
Did the guy that used to bring as a guest on a few of the shows, I think he was
was
he was
there.
there. Okay.
Yeah. It was a whole thing, and it was awesome. Like, they got so much media attention. They got to do shows and do interviews on different TV channels and everything.
Oh.
I was so looking forward to it. And
Now this is kind of a dumb question, but there's like comedy clubs in Montenegro.
oh yeah.
All right.
Serbia mostly. Belgrade has a huge scene. Belgrade is like a New York of that area because
Really?
it's very international. It's super popular. A lot of Americans live there now. A lot of Russians, Ukrainians.
Is that a country or a city?
Serbia is a country.
Serbia.
Belgrade is the capital.
Oh, okay.
I can't picture
And I promise
Balkan
you-
comedy though. Like, what do they joke about? Like they're
Very-
Uber drivers?
Very, very similar to British, actually. Like, very dark,
Oh,
kind of
so like,
sarcastic, dry.
so I was driving on the other side of the road with my steering wheel on the other side of the car.
Pretty much that.
And I
But
hit
we're
a-
just drunk when we do that. We're not. That's why we're doing it.
And I said something nasty on the internet, and I got arrested for the rest of my life.
Pretty much, yeah.
Only in Britain.
Only in Britain.
Am I right, guys? So a lot of, hey, we're depressed because we're in the Balkans.
Kind of depressed.
I'm gonna
philosophical, dark.
philosophical.
Yeah.
But how are you depressed in Montenegro? It's like such a beautiful country, right?
I don't know. I
And
guess there's
Europe-
fuck ups
and-
everywhere.
And European life is so laid back and relaxed. No one really tries, has
But
job-
fucked
like-
up parents are universal, and they're usually
I was
the
gonna say,
culprits.
even in like a nice setting, you can have, relative, you yourself, you could be some sort of junkie. You could have been raped. You could have been punched a lot in your life. Maybe you're a guy who's just been punched too many times.
Okay.
And you're like, I'm mad at all the people who've punched me.
I'm gonna make fun of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn my anger
Okay.
outward
That makes
in
sense.
a creative way, because I live in a rough and gruff Balkan town where everyone beats me up.
Yeah, I feel like newer generations have completely different experience because they're like
I'm
born
sure.
after the war when everything
Yeah.
is like all nice and dandy and cleaned up for them. They're all like TikTok star. Our generation, like,
TikTok Balkans.
yeah.
How do I find some of them? Who's the number one Balkan on TikTok?
Tamara
TikTokins.
Tamara
Johnny Balker?
Vlasic, I believe. She's
What? Hold on. What noise do you want me to try to type in?
does that sound like noise to you?
That literally sounds like
No. No.
Yes.
I'm so unaware of
No, just say it again. I want to see if I can figure it out.
Tamara Vlasic.
All right. So
Tamara Vlasic.
That was totally Italian. Tamara Razic.
Oh, look at you.
I said it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Spell
So
it.
Tom Ada Lazic.
Why is she a tomato?
I went tomato, basically. I spelled tomato and then Lazic. Tamara Lazic.
Okay. it
That's
was
what you said.
Phonetically close.
Tamara Lazic.
Okay, let's.
All right.
let's
I guess I got
rewind
the beginning wrong.
that. I think.
She typed in T and trumpytrout.com immediately came up in it as my autofill. Oh, I should have cleared my browser history. Everyone's going to know I always go to Trumpy Trout to jerk off.
Trumpy trout.
Trumpy Trout.
Kalinic, my bad.
Oh,
So,
Tamara, like Tia and Tamara Maori.
yeah.
Tamara.
She's like the biggest.
Tamara
influencer.
Kajlic. What the fuck's her last name?
Kali's.
Kalima.
Does she look like Luby?
I wish.
Did you just pull someone up that you're like, yeah, oh, she's the best. Look at her. She looks like
She's
me.
the most popular one from our country.
All right, but she's not doing like bring the boom stuff.
Did you see they have a Christmas
I've
special?
seen it all, Luby, and it makes me want to blow my head off
Why? It is
because
so entertaining.
it's not fucking
Rizzler.
okay.
Rizzler is too big.
Well, the Rizzler's the best.
He is.
He's- but
he's
he's-
getting
he's-
fat. And
No,
it's
Listen,
scary.
He's
no.
a child.
Yeah, but
He'll
fat
grow out of
child.
it. He's a
That's
fat
not good.
child.
That kid is gonna have consequences.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit puberty. It's all gonna melt off because he's gonna start wondering why girls won't. I mean, that's actually the
Girls
problem.
are gonna love
He's
him.
probably already getting
Yeah.
fucking girls in his fourth grade class or whatever. He's getting all their phone numbers and
He's
holding
in-
hands and shit.
He's in third grade and has a triple chin. That's not normal.
All right.
I
Again,
love
he's
Riz.
gonna hit
Riz
puberty,
is number one, but
and he's gonna
when
be
you
like,
see him, you see.
Yeah.
I've never needed. He's gonna have a heart attack in
Yes.
fifth grade. You're right.
Yeah. It just looks scary. I love Riz though.
This lady sucks.
She's a hoe, but
Yeah, she ain't bringing the boom at all. I mean, she brings a little boom here,
little boom here. and
Ve-
there.
but again, very little boom.
Yeah.
Little booms,
Little
little
boobs
boom
for you.
boobs. So she's the most popular
How many
Balkan,
followers does she have?
and it's just because she's pretty.
Wow.
1.8 million. But there's no like again like a Costco guys or
There's one.
Sonichu,
the Balkan guys.
the Balkan.
There's a Balkan dad, but he's doing it ironically, so I don't know if it counts. It's literally Balkan dad.
Okay,
He's friends now with
on Instagram or is it on TikTok?
on Instagram as well.
Balkan dad.
Again, doing it ironically. The whole thing. He's pretending to be a
Will-
redneck.
would we even get it?
Maybe it's like
Or
an
we would
immigrant
just assume-
dad, like
we
an
would
Is
immigrant
it
dad.
is it this guy?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Let me show you how to make gibanica. First, crack 5 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 cup oil,
He does stuff like that.
2 big
He's
tablespoons.
just cooking, and what is immediately bothering me about this? He's clearly a Balkan guy, but he's putting on the accent.
Yeah.
This is an homage to his father who passed away, who was an
Well,
immigrant.
his father wouldn't like that his son was such a homage.
I saw a video of his father. He really imitates him well. It's like literally a guy with a toothpick, like, come on, son, look at me, do it this way. So he started a whole character.
Gabagool.
Gabagool, that's a
Spoonful
thing, yeah.
of paprika, sour cream.
Do you know what it is he's making?
That's
It's a
it.
pie,
Two
it's a
cups of
standard.
milk,
I know how to make it, but
Gibanica.
Gibanitsa, yeah.
2 teaspoons
Gibanica.
of salt. So,
It's like phyllo
the
dough
preparing
dipped
is ready
into
for gibanica
seeds
in the
and
mix.
milk and everything, and then you bake it. It's
Okay.
delicious.
You fuckers use philo dough
All
for
the time.
everything. Why don't you come up with
For
another fucking dough
Dessert.
Those are our sheets.
Yeah.
That's it. We sleep in that shit.
made of philo dough?
The phyllo dough.
And all they can think of is like, oh, let's pour honey on it and put pistachios.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That's all they,
Yeah.
different ways.
Here, wait, Luby, is this hilarious? Balkan dads be like, ha, ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. That was my shower back in the village.
But yeah, it is. All that corny stuff. All that.
How
whole-
old is this meme? Fucking 5. I did okay. 364 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is, I get the most popular Balkan post.
That's 7 years ago?
That's from 2017. It feels like another life. Oh
Jesus.
God.
Man, remember when people were pouring ice on each other because it was gonna get people away from this awful disease?
Yeah.
As long as we keep
Wash
soaking
it
each other.
away.
Because the whole thing was like either you donate or you gotta pour the water on each other, and people were like, "I'm just gonna pour the water."
Fuck donating.
Fuck it. What
But
am I, a Jew?
But then it became a thing. Like Kim Kardashian did it in like a white T-shirt so she can be.
Oh, really?
The whole
I didn't
thing.
see that.
I don't remember the sex
Girls,
bucket
girls were
challenge.
doing
Yeah.
it very
Provocatively.
provocatively.
What a bunch of whores.
Horse.
You know, there's
will
people
just
with
find
that-
every excuse.
ALS, that disease, American Lindrome syndrome.
That disease truly is my worst nightmare. To be trapped in your body,
Oh,
man.
That's what Lou Gehrig had, right?
Kill
It's Lou
me.
Gehrig's
Kill me.
disease.
Similar. It's
I thought-
also like a muscle dystrophia in a sense.
I think that's what he had. They just changed it to ALS.
Oh, it's the same thing?
I believe so.
Oh,
Yeah, because he was kind of trapped in his body.
What a horrible, horrible way to live.
But he considered himself the luckiest man
Did
on the
he?
face of the
What a
earth. That's what he
fucking
said.
liar.
he
Whatever.
he may have been trying to tell himself that.
And I respect that.
Yeah, no, you
have
do
to
what
keep
you got to
yourself
do.
sane.
You live it into existence. I am I'm the luckiest guy.
That's not how he said it.
That's how he said it.
That's not how he said it.
That's how I
He said it
remember it.
like this. And then
Like
computer
Zuma,
read
so-
his eyes because that's how they speak.
Luckiest man.
Now you can
No,
talk
this
with your
was
eyes.
like before it really took
Oh, I'm a horrible person, by the way.
place on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could even probably pull up the video, right?
You can literally speak
But
with
I
your
will
eyes
have
now.
to,
It is insanity how far the technology has come. Because I follow an ALS guy on Instagram. Don't ask why.
Well,
I was trying to get him for an interview, but I guess he can't use a phone and reply. But I was very impressed.
Are we
Lou
gonna
Gehrig.
get kicked off the web? It's on MLB.com.
oh, maybe. I don't know. Whatever.
Go
Everyone's
back to your
seen
Trump
it.
side again.
Yeah, you
Fuck
know what?
this.
Why are we pulling up a man, especially
famous speech,
an
look,
old
famous
50s
speech.
man, when we have a woman on the dais, and we could ask her about lady stuff?
Ask me
Okay.
about
Because I have a
lady
couple
stuff.
videos that are lady stuff, and I think
Ooh.
are perfect.
All right,
Ooh, is
perfect.
it porn related?
Yeah, fuck Lou Gehrig.
No, not porn related. I'm sure you've seen all of these though.
No,
I want you
why?
to. I want
Why?
you to tell me
Why are you doing this? to
what
me?
does the phrase "holding the space" mean? First, let's watch the video where they say it.
Oh, that's with the
So this is, and I have a bunch of these. It is Ariana Grande and Mufasala Mochabinga, who's starring in Wicked. They're doing press junkets for the movie. I literally have no idea. what her name
Grandy's
is.
in Wicked too?
Who?
Ariana Grande?
Yeah, she's in
Yeah,
it.
oh,
She
okay.
plays the good witch.
Oh, all
These are
right.
the moments when Steve says something so silly that I fucking lose my shit.
I can't remember her fucking name.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if I ever knew it.
Yes.
But they were on, I guess, out.com.
Oh yeah, watch that all the time.
Yeah, I have a subscription to out.com.
Oh goodness.
And they were asked a question that I don't know what the question is. Like, I don't
Okay.
get it. And Luby, now that you're here, you're a lady. You can explain to me what this fucking
Sure.
thunderjack
Let me
is talking about.
unperiod this.
I've seen this week people are
No.
taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling
Holding space with that. That's what it was.
Mhm.
So yeah, pay attention because this is
I know that clip,
it's my favorite.
but it's women
It's my
supporting
favorite.
women.
It's my favorite lady nonsense clip I've seen in a
The-
while.
all
Where
three of
they're
them are
just
crying.
making up word salads that don't fucking mean anything.
What was it saying again?
Here, I'll replay the whole thing.
Okay.
I've seen this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that
Oh my
and
God.
feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it. Yeah.
That's
I've seen it.
really powerful.
Like an empowering movement, that song now.
What's
Define-
really powerful?
It's-
Because Defying
they're
Gravity-
holding space with the lyrics from Defining Power
Yeah.
or whatever.
Defying
Defining
gravity.
Defining
is
gravity.
finding your own strength and being your own person and being
They're
proud
really
of that.
holding space. What the fuck? What does that mean?
I don't know who came up with
Tell me, lady. You tell me what that means. I don't know what these fucking people are talking about. I'm getting old and it's scary.
I'm not feminine or young enough to know this, I guess.
They're really holding space with that.
But it became, this is the thing. This video is everybody's talking about it.
I was holding a lot of space in the bathroom earlier today.
You were.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
When
to wait for your
Caitlyn
shit
has to go to the
bonanza.
bathroom and I'm diarrheaing for the 10th time, I'm going to tell her, I'm holding space for my poop. I need you to wait. I know we have to go to a function. Your shower has to wait, though. I'm holding space with my brown stuff.
You won't let her shower while you take a shit?
It hasn't really,
Come on.
I'm exaggerating. I don't think that's ever really happened that much. There's been times in the morning, though, back when we worked in the mornings,
yeah.
where there was a difficulty sometimes where I'm shitting and she's got to get ready. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, listen, the brown train has already left the station.
Oh
There's
my-
not, I can't just stop now.
Jamie
but-
got mad at me a few times where she was like in the shower. I'm like, listen, I gotta take a shit right now. I don't know what to. Oh my God. Like it was like I was invading her space or something.
You
It was
were?
like, I am, but I need to shit. I'm sorry. We only have one bathroom and there's a toilet in here. I have to take a shit. Sorry.
What,
And
next-
I get it because you take a shit while you're taking a shower and the
It's a little
humidity
gross
kind
So,
of
humidity.
gets
so
you
Jamie
there.
was like, no, I'm holding space in here. You're not allowed to make my space brown and stinky. I
Then she
don't want
teared
brown,
up.
stinky space.
Have you guys seen Wicked?
No,
No.
not
No?
yet. Not yet.
Wow, I know you guys are gonna go.
I'm holding
Are you
100%.
Glenda
I'm
or-
holding space
Into my
for it.
wallet to buy it. Yeah.
I got free tickets and I went to see it.
How was, did it hold space in your heart?
I enjoyed it. I always liked Wicked.
Fag.
Yeah.
I mean, it must be
Luby's
good.
a
It's been
fag.
around for a
It's
while.
like watching a Cinderella. You know what you're gonna get. They didn't
Yeah.
go too woke and they didn't bother
Did you see
me as much.
Joanne is in a play off Broadway?
I
That's
couldn't
right.
go see her. When I texted her, she sent me dates, and I couldn't go that Thursday.
Ah.
I wish I knew earlier the whole thing.
Just too busy for your
She's still
mom,
not
your
doing
ailing
it?
mother.
It's
You're too
over.
busy.
Oh, it
For your
is?
ex-
It's over.
You missed your friend,
Oh.
It was literally, while I was in Europe, it started.
but you can show up here.
Oh my God. Always faithful to you guys. I ran into Bill right when I got back from Montenegro.
How's
He
he
was in the
doing?
middle of his tour,
Walking tour?
walking tour,
Yeah.
and I thought I was funny. And I was like adding like some facts to his tour of like, well, here's where I was doing this with this guy. And I was just being stupid
Oh,
with
no.
Bill, and these people heard me.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
Bill, why don't you tell them that I made out with a guy that like I was fucking idiot. I saw
Well, hey,
Bill,
Bill,
and
why
I
don't
was,
you, why don't you tell
I
your
was
tour
happy
group?
to see Bill and talk shit.
I was
You
holding
are-
space with a black cock behind this wall.
Basically. And then Bill told me that they enjoyed my commentary. And then in the morning, I live in a store. I went to a store and I ran into Joanne.
Whoa.
So I see Bill.
Wow, you pieced
Isn't
together.
Isn't
Yeah.
that
You
amazing?
pieced together morning like memento
I
style.
literally pieced. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I was like losing my shit when I saw her as well. I missed them so much.
Was
It's
she like,
incredible.
oh, good, it's you?
No,
Hey.
hey.
She was okay with me.
That's
I feel-
Joanne.
I feel like
Yeah.
I overdid it per usual. You know,
But
you know.
she never gets excited really about
No,
anything.
she's
Yeah.
great.
No, not anything
She
in
was
our world.
No, exactly
At
in
all.
our world.
No,
yeah.
I'm sure she gets excited
why
about
should she?
Broadway stuff,
Uh-huh.
but not anything to do with any of us.
We were a family. Damn it!
A family where some people don't want to come over for Thanksgiving.
What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Oh, look at the car.
All right, ADD.
It's a
All
car.
blinged up. I've never seen anything like it. Car with the
It's a
all that
regular
stuff.
car.
It's a
No, the
Mercedes.
car that passed.
You
it.
don't have
Oh,
Mercedes
I
in the
It
see.
was
Balkans?
wrapped up. It was
Oh.
wrapped up in
missed
Christmas
it.
lights.
Oh,
The
oh,
entire
Jeez.
car made out
Wow.
of Christmas lights. Yeah.
Well, by the way, you were holding a lot of space there
Yeah.
to talk about
I
things I don't
apologize.
give
I
a
am
fucking
ADD.
shit about.
I can't stand any of these.
We didn't
interviews.
get to the end of the clip. The end of the clip is actually more important than the holding space thing.
I want
Okay,
to kill myself.
perfect.
Thank you.
Please. And
I'm
then
alive myself.
I haven't
wanna
watched the rest of
ruin your
their
YouTube.
clips, but there's a bunch more, and I can't wait to watch them.
I've seen
We have to hear this again.
this week people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
No, but
I've seen it. Yeah.
you've seen
I've
it.
That's
seen it.
That's
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
Yeah,
powerful.
It's the thing, Johnny. It's the thing.
That's what I wanted.
Mhm.
Look how she's holding her finger. Look.
What is that?
I've seen it on a
What the fuck was
What
that?
was that?
couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so
You're in ad for
that's my,
out.com.
It's
you
really
know.
cool.
Queer
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
Holding her finger.
By the way, Tracy E. Gilchrist. Yeah, I bet. You really did. But you did kill Christ with all that sinning, all that lesbian rug munching.
She
But
looks
no,
like
this
such a lesbo.
this part here, she's jerking her finger off.
She's jerking her finger off.
What the fuck? I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. Ariana
Oh my
Grande is
God.
just staring at Machagoobaboo, and she's just fondling and jerking her
What the
finger
fuck?
off.
The last time I
Yeah.
saw that was during Burning Bridges when Jim Stansel and Matt Mead were sitting next to each other, and Matt Mead Stansel jerked off Matt Mead through his pants.
Why?
Purpose?
Do you remember that?
No, I
For
didn't
some-
see it.
For,
Wait,
that,
hold
this
on.
might
Hold on,
even
hold
have
on.
been before you were there, because you showed up like in the middle of Burning Bridges, right?
Yeah, I started working on it right when Kevin was done.
For some reason, like someone was talking on the couch, not Stansel or Mead, and they cut to the couch, and there's this scene of Stansel just like rubbing Matt Mead's leg, like seductively.
But they didn't know they were on camera.
They didn't know they were on camera. It was like
Maybe
really
he was
weird.
comforting because Matt is always depressed.
But Stansel is like a touchy-feely guy.
Yeah, he rubs my inner thigh all the time while we're just sitting around.
When we were
They're
doing the
both weirdos.
when we were doing the show
Anything
last
is
week,
possible.
he was like rubbing my shoulders and stuff.
And you
I
love
I
it.
guess you're next, Garrett.
Uncomfortable hug last week. This is a little too long.
Wow.
Yeah, Stansel.
And then he ate a balut egg.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
But no, yeah, I
not
definitely don't remember the
surprised.
Stansel thing. But
I'm not
maybe they
surprised.
were trying to. Maybe Kevin was like they were trying to get his attention and weird him out.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It was just
But
weird.
they were kind of behind a camera where he wouldn't really be able to see them. I don't know. We got to ask him next time he's here. He texted me. He couldn't come today, but he's like, save some rotten food for me after Thanksgiving. And actually, I was like, I sure will. But actually, I'm like, we want to have you around to hang out too. You don't have
Yeah.
to just eat trash.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry
What
that you made it funny that you eat out of the trash.
He loves it.
He made $100.
You made $100 eating balut eggs.
Yeah.
Really?
$101.
I don't know.
Marshall paid him $1.
I felt but like you're not the shit friend we just have over to eat out of the trash.
No.
You are, but it's not just that. We're like
just
hanging out with you.
yeah.
What was with the hats in that episode? Because
They were just in the basement.
we didn't
Yeah.
have a chance to. Okay.
They were just in the basement.
Yeah, they were. I don't know why they were just there, and we were like, "Oh, we're a bunch of silly guys. Why don't we put on some
You're so
hats?
silly.
Let's be silly with each other. Come on, guys. Let's be silly." That's what we said before the show started. Now, do we want to watch any more of
This is so
Finger
odd.
Jerker?
Do you guys remember the video when Camilla, Prince Charles's wife, was hugging black kids and touching them?
No,
It was absolutely
I
the
don't
same. She
remember
was
that.
touching them just like Ariana,
finger rubbing
kind of, sort of.
like that.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah.
What is that?
When someone zoomed in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. You jerk that weird finger
First of
off.
all, look at the stupid fucking nails.
On
I
both
hate
of
those
them.
nails. They're
Then
so
again,
dumb.
if you get it at the right dimensions, you could probably pick a booger that's on your
Oh
brain.
my God.
You could
That's
probably
true.
really pick lint out of the back of your skull if you get the exact right size. But yeah, if not that, then they make your hands almost useless unless you just break them off
And
every
you
time
see
you do
girls like that try to type on their phone.
It
and
is
they're
the
weird.
worst. It's like tick, tick, tick.
shit. Yeah. But, you know, it looks cool. You look like you have
Cashew ladies
talons.
with long nails drive me nuts.
Cowboy butts drive me nuts.
Oh,
But anywho,
anywho,
I didn't pre-screen any of these, so they might all be trash. But someone posted a thread of moments from their press tour.
They will all be
And-
very stupid, and you'll get aggravated. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure, but that seemed like the point.
I'm reading the
thank you.
lyrics to Defying Gravity.
Isn't it inspirational?
It's retarded.
Is it
makes
holding
no
space?
sense.
Why?
Alphaba. Why couldn't
Alphaba?
Oh, excuse me, Alphaba.
Mhm.
Alphabet.
Alphaba is the wicked witch.
Why
Alphaba.
couldn't you have stayed calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy now. You've hurt your cause
Sounds
forever.
threatening.
I hope you think you're clever.
Can you stop singing it like the song? You're gonna get us demonetized if you do it that accurately.
I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you
What
would
the
grovel
fuck?
in submission to feed your own ambition.
This is like
So-
the end of that Disturbed song where he's like, "No, mommy, I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy," and he just starts going. I think it's the best Disturbed song, "Down with the Sickness."
Really? That's how it ends? It
Yeah.
must be like,
Or
they
it's like
cut
an
it off on
interlude,
the
kind
radio
of.
edit.
Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. There's a middle part where he's like, "No, he starts like, I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy." It's really
God.
fucking weird and
I never
uncomfortable.
owned a Disturbed album, so maybe I never heard
Neither
that.
have I.
Obviously, you have.
I honestly, yes, I have, but not that one.
Every radio
I owned a
was
worse
using
one than that
Every
one.
radio station was using the soundbite.
But when you download the song, and in the Guitar Hero version, I think, or Rock Band, whatever the fuck it was in, it's like kind of in it
Oh, really?
because you have
Huh, I
to play
don't
the
remember that.
part because there's guitar in it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't.
I
remember
should find
part.
that. That's worth listening to more than that fucking the song that holds
Wow.
space.
Was
It sounded so threatening and not inspirational.
Is it worse than Korn, the final song on their first album, Daddy, where Jonathan Davis is just like, "Daddy, why? Daddy, why did you be Daddy?
It's no.
Daddy."
No,
It's
it's not
oh my
that bad.
God.
It's
Yeah.
it's not that rough.
God.
But I'm trying to find the album version. This has got to be it. Ugh.
Oh, here they are.
Jeez, now I'm gonna get ads for this fucking
Yep.
movie on everything I click on.
It's over.
Yeah, here it is. Okay.
You guys always listen to the worst music ever.
Listen. Oh, one more. There we go.
Oh my God.
I was listening to a song.
I know this part though. I just never like listened.
How?
That's a good movie.
What do you do when you
He's,
listen to this?
he's holding space with his lived experience, Luby.
Basically.
Maybe you should turn an
Yeah.
empathetic ear and learn a thing or two.
I don't have one.
From
I left my sick
David
mother.
Tryman singing. That's the song, and he's singing. Here, listen to him sing.
Oh, feels, mommy.
Yeah, this
But
guy,
then-
this guy was really.
Then it cuts back into the fucking
The riff.
And I gotta be honest.
Nintendo.
This song is fucking, it rocks it, man.
It does.
That's part of it, I gotta be honest. Again, every radio station in Montenegro was using this.
But this is one of those
Really?
songs where I definitely, the radio edit, at least some of them must have just had that out of it. Because I remember years and years later, when that song first came out, hearing it and going, oh yeah, this song rocks. And then that part comes on, I'm like, the fuck is this? I don't remember this. This has always been
Crying out for mommy.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, I don't remember ever being this uncomfortable while listening to this song. I really don't remember that part. But yeah, now it's all I think about when I think of that fucking song. It's like, yeah, it starts pretty cool and he's like, down with the sickness, but then that happens and he's just like, I think I listened to something I wasn't supposed to fucking hear.
Have you guys heard of the YouTube channel? I think it's called White Underbelly.
Yes.
Yeah, soft white underbelly.
Soft White Underbelly. They have stories just like this.
Oh God, all the
every
time.
story is like, then my mommy came in and I said,
yeah.
Mommy, stop it, Mom. And I'm like, why am I listening to this while I'm at work?
Oh God, there was one
This
that
is
was
ruining my life.
it was like a sex abuse victim, and it was her grandfather abused her, and she
Held
said
space for her.
she said
held
on
space
the
in her
show,
ass.
like the first time I came, my grandfather made me come.
Come
And I was like, oh
on.
my God, why? Why do you tell me this?
Yeah, just
Everything is in this manner. Disturbing.
say that part after you said, and then I cut his head off because there's no way.
It has to be followed by that.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I can't imagine. I watched Baby Reindeer, and now you're the one who said you should watch that.
But it's interesting that guys can't watch it.
I watched it.
I mean, guys are just
It
struggling.
was uncomfortable watching a man get ass raped.
But my guy friends were like, "This is the worst. Why did you recommend this?"
I thought it was funny.
But I didn't think about it. It is
Funny?
Yeah, it was funny.
It's a
It's a
little
funny
difficult.
show.
It's a
Oh,
little
all right.
difficult.
Well, it's not supposed to be that funny, but like he has a fucking fat stalker, so it's funny.
Go watch Oz. Baby Reindeer Rafe will be like.
That's the thing. I've seen Oz.
Yeah.
There's worse ass rape
Damn,
than
I
that.
have to rewatch
It's a
Oz.
really good show.
I was watching it when it was out. Yeah.
But it was a very good.
With Bitcher?
Yep.
Oh, Tobias Beecher?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beecher.
And Adebisi. Well, that's what they called him, right? Because
Yeah.
he was just such a bitch. Yeah. And
He-
Adebisi with his stupid hat.
Who would you be in jail?
I had a BC. I'd have a stupid little
Yeah.
hat and I'd be the biggest, blackest son of a bitch in there. No, I don't know. I'd be fucking.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be one of the wops that gets fucking murdered. Obviously.
You're the one who eats glass.
I probably already am eating glass. That's why I eat a fucking milkshake and I shit and die.
I eat glass.
How's
It's my
your-
job.
How's your kidney?
Kidneys are fine. I had back pain. Totally back
Okay.
pain.
Join my
They
mother
said-
every few years.
They said that I
Something
had
wrong.
kidney stones, but they were tiny and didn't really matter. And I'd probably just piss them out. And
Your kidney?
I just had fucking, like, I was just having fat guy back pain.
Yeah.
And it just so happened to be in the two exact spots my kidneys are in. Like these two, there's a muscle here.
When does this start? Is this something new?
No, it's why I went to the doctor and thought my kidneys hurt.
Oh, I remember that whole. So it's the whole.
Yeah, no,
Did you
my
hear
kidneys
Steve
are all fine.
killed his nana?
I didn't kill her. It was indirect psychic energy that got diverted out of a rat and killed my Aunt Nana. Excuse me, a mouse.
Mouse.
Hold on, everyone. Hold on.
So I started
You
killing
wanted to
mice
kill
in my
your
home.
ass, your mouse, your ass, with your ass.
My ass is trying to kill me.
Exactly.
The amount of
That's all
hot
I'm
mud
thinking
that comes
about.
out of it is
That's
fucking.
all I'm thinking
I've
about.
stripped the paint off of all of my fucking insides. Everything's done for.
So what happened with the mouse? You tried to kill
No,
the
the mouse is
No,
fine.
he didn't try to kill it. He killed it.
The mouse is dead.
And then for retribution, God said, well, now I take a nana.
Yeah, God is vengeful and
Your Nana
spiteful.
died?
She did.
Your father's mother?
No, we called her
Your
Nana.
aunt.
Her name was Aunt Nana. We called
I
her
know
Nana.
your aunt. You would talk to her because she was
Yeah.
a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She had cancer and beat the cancer.
And lived
She didn't beat
forever.
it. She just didn't
She beat
treat it.
her.
But yeah, she
That,
beat it
right?
by, like, the doctor was like, she's probably gonna live for another few months. And then 5 years later,
That's her.
she was like, hey, who cares
You
about
used to
anything,
talk
right?
to her and tell her you love her. You were very good to her.
I never did that.
You did?
Hey,
I wish.
100%.
Wish I did it more.
She called
Now
you
that
because she had a
I
present
killed
for
her with
Charlie,
my-
and I think she said I love you, and you were forced into saying it back. It was in the
Present for
studio, and then you
Charlie.
told me the whole story of how she has cancer and she has something for Charlie.
Oh.
She had something for him.
A
And
blanket,
I heard
I
her voice, and she was like, oh, okay,
Yes.
I love you. And you're like, well, I love you.
Yeah.
You know when you have to say it?
No, I didn't have to say it. Especially as she got older and more infirm.
She was a sweetie.
I loved her. I really.
No love shame.
I loved her.
Did she meet Charlie?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh, okay, good.
I think at least.
I remember.
I remember specifically taking him to her fucking hospice home, which
That's always a fun time.
It wasn't
What a
bad,
circle of
honestly.
life.
It was
Really?
good. It just
Oh.
there's this overlooming we're in the death house fucking feeling, but other than that, it was nice. Like he got to hang out with
Yeah.
When
Nana.
was this?
Did he
That
like?
was a while ago. That was like at least 4 or 5 months ago, at least.
Did he
But
make
still,
her better in a way? You know what I'm saying? Just
She was happy to see him,
Yeah.
but at that point, it was already so downhill that.
So
Sorry, my baby does not have the cure for cancer or reverse aging. Because even if we cured your cancer, I think it's aged you to the point where it wouldn't matter.
If he can't do it, no baby can.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's certainly correct.
So cute.
That little fucker's
But
so
tell me,
cute.
how many days after the mouse she passed away?
The next morning.
That's it. You killed her.
Yeah.
No, it was you. I
Mouse-
wanted to give you some.
Mouse died in my tub around it came called like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. and then I think 8 a.m. At least she was already dead.
Wow.
So all of them. She had all the
the
cancers.
cancers,
Yeah,
yeah.
it spread everywhere.
Just spread
Did
it.
she kill the mouse on its stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah, her whole that's where she had it.
Abdominal.
From here to here to
Yeah,
here.
because once it gets to the lymph nodes, then it just spreads
it's-
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old was she?
81.
Well, for your aunt Anna and
Assalamu alaikum. Oh,
saw Allahu Akbar.
yeah. She lived a haram life and she died a haram death.
There we go.
We got any more of those Wicked clips?
We do.
Can ask for one more.
Again,
I'm so sorry.
I did not pre-screen these, so I don't even know what we're about to
still
watch.
Didn't get the answer to though. What is they're holding space?
To
with
be
the-
more, it's like it took space in a social conversation type of thing.
Okay.
Now, like defying gravity is defining who you are, like motivational shit. Nobody knows. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I saw the
just
whole breakdown
word
of the
salad.
finger. Yeah, like comma inspirational.
I'm skipping the first two because they were short and seemed pointless and not funny. This one I did not watch yet, but let's have a look and see what happens.
Met each other, found each other. I'm in a relationship because of it through your fandom. Friends.
That's it.
Why
All
is
right, that's the whole clip.
nose so shiny?
So there's some like Australian trans man saying, "I have a relationship because of you," and she,
Met each other,
her big
found each
doe
other.
eyes.
I'm in a relationship because of it through your fandom.
She didn't look happy.
Met each
She looks like a
It was
lamb,
more just like, what's your problem?
like a little lamb.
Oh, here we go. This is more our speed. So the black lady's crying because I'm sure someone said something else about her song "Holding Space" with a bunch of
stupid fingernails.
Why I want one of these reporters to ask them a question how I would. Just say like, so your song is real popular with a bunch of queers. What do you think about that? You like that? Is that good for you? Is that what you wanted? Because the homos love your shit. And then she reacted like this, just started crying like, that's what we tried to do. That's what we hoped for. We wanted the
Can we
homos
do
to
this
love my
mashup?
shit.
Don't we do this?
No, we can't.
No,
Why
We don't
not?
have the budget.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we're out of budget.
Oh,
But yeah, what is this?
well, I'm holding space for this drink, for sure.
Oh yeah, so
She's hold-
Blagundis is crying and there's a bug. Go away! Oh no, it's not a bug. It's a helicopter. There's a helicopter
Oh.
flying above.
minimizing her pain.
Yeah, occupying their space.
Go away! You're occupying our airspace.
Not that Ariana
Squarespace.
Grande is responsible for anything, but it seems like she kind of skated from the whole terrorist attack at her concert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unfazed. Unfazed.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why she lost so much weight that she already didn't have.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, yeah, because that was fairly.
That was such a long time ago.
Yeah,
she wrote a song about it, but I think shortly after her boyfriend, that rapper, died.
Did it
that
sound
kinda
like the
took
Disturbed
over.
song?
Yeah, that took over.
Mac
but-
Miller died after the.
I believe that was the
my
buffer
God.
that helped
She
her.
must have killed a lot of mice.
Yes.
Well, rich people don't have to live with the same pest issues the rest of us do.
Wow.
I bet she had an electrocutioner the size of a fucking room in her house. That just the mice went in and the floor was made of electricity and they all died. Probably hundreds of them.
It all makes sense.
That's
now.
why the people at her concert exploded.
How'd you kill the mouse?
Snap trap.
Snap trap?
No,
Dead.
you missed it. It was got caught in a snap trap
Was
While
it
we
wiggling,
were-
wiggling?
while we were here. So Caitlyn's home and she's like, there's a mouse stuck in the trap and it's trying to like survive and move around. And we had to try to come up with some plan to
Did you suffocate it with a bucket?
It was dead when I got home. She
Oh.
threw it in the tub.
in the bathtub.
Like she was trying to save it. Like she threw a bunch of ice on it.
She threw provolone cheese on it.
Yeah, and I told her not to do that, but to give it alcohol because like this thing's
So-
dying in a mouse trap. Just let
Yeah.
it live its last moments in fucking pure bliss. I was like, dump a beer on it, dump some liquor on it. She didn't do that because she thought that would be like somehow disrespectful to just dump a bunch of booze on a mouse. But she gave it a piece of provolone because if some part of its stomach was still intact, she wanted him to enjoy a piece of
Caitlyn?
provolone.
Caitlyn is the nicest person in this universe.
To
Yes.
mice, not to me. No, she's literally the nicest person in the world to
She
me
really
too.
is.
Nicest,
I abuse that niceness on a
most
regular basis.
considerate, sweet.
I know.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So what?
What does she see in Steve?
Right?
Every day I wonder.
What's her fucking problem?
Steve, you're the bestest too in your own category. You know?
Yeah, I'm like some dickhead.
No.
It's my lovable trait. I'm like some jerk off guy who says a bunch of nasty stuff.
Oh my
Did you
God.
hear about when he asked her if you wanted a punch? Or
No,
a crack?
You want to crack?
You want a crack?
Yeah, she was being lippy.
She was
And I was like, there's a certain point where it's like, I'm just going to start smacking you around if you don't fucking just do everything I want all the time.
so he threatened her.
You
in
said
front of
that
me.
as a joke, even?
No, I
No,
was
he
What
said
completely
it
happened?
serious.
seriously, like, you want a crack?
Completely serious. I said, I'm going to fucking smack the shit out of you.
And she laughed at your face.
No, she cried and said, I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you say.
Oh,
She
okay.
said, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, master.
That makes
Whatever you
sense.
say. No, to rehash the story extremely quickly, she was putting warm tortellini soup in a mason jar and then throwing it in the freezer. And she said, I'm going to put this in the freezer. And I said, isn't it going to crack? And
Won't
Garrett,
it crack? You said won't it crack?
I said, won't it crack?
Yeah.
And Garrett and her heard me say, want to crack? And they're just staring at me. And I'm looking at them like,
What did I do?
am I? did you
Because he
guys-
didn't know what we heard.
Yeah, I'm just
He's
like, I thought I asked a pretty simple question.
That is
It was like there was
Simple
something, there was some
follow-up.
big other asshole behind me who said something because I didn't know what the fuck they were looking at. And it turns out they thought Garrett thought I threatened my wife with violence, and he just sat there on his phone. Caitlyn can't get over that. And Caitlyn just
You're
looked
not
at
involved in family drama, dude.
Caitlyn was
I know.
tortellini souping, and she just slowly looks up and goes, "What?" And I went, "What?"
And how did you realize it was just a mistake? Did you repeat what you said?
He was like,
No, I got up and smacked her through a wall. I was like, "You're gonna fucking hear me the first time. Next time, because Steve don't repeat himself." I talk to myself in the third person when I'm addressing my
Especially when
annoying
it's
wife.
Serious like that. eh?
yeah, he was like, oh, it won't it crack when you put it in the freeze? And we were like, oh. And we both were like, we thought you said you want a crack?
I was kind of sick, and the moment wasn't even cute for me. I was really annoyed. I was like, "What the fuck do you think I said? What could I have said there?" Like I said, is the fucking thing because I don't know, thermodynamics. I think you put hot soup in a freezer in a glass thing, it's gonna break.
That is true.
I know. I think I know that. So I was immediately annoyed that there was any sort of misunderstanding. Like, what the fuck do you think I said? And he's like, I thought you said, "Do you want a crack?" And I was like, "Yeah, because I'm always threatening to hit you all the time." As the shithead of the relationship, who's always being an idiot, I'm the one who has high enough ground where I'm like, I'm going to hit you.
But maybe you were trying to show off in front of your friend.
Or just to be funny.
Yes. No, I was showing off in front of my friend Garrett. There, hey, Garrett, check this out. Hey, asshole. Make my dinner faster. I'll beat you in front of Garrett. And Garrett just sat there on it. She didn't like the Garrett. Thought he heard. She thought that he heard me say, "I'm gonna hit my wife," and Garrett just went and looked at his phone.
Do you really think that Garrett would interfere?
I expect Garrett to stand up on both. Stand up and say, "Hey, Steve, you better watch your tone. That might be your wife, but she's a lady."
I have never seen Garrett upset. Only twice, and it was so weird.
I found the video of it.
No, you remember when I was upset?
When
the guy threatened you.
When the guy threatened me,
Yeah.
that's correct.
But it's only because that guy wasn't married to you. If that guy was married to you, he could have screamed and threatened and done all he
was
wanted.
threatening the studio, technically, to all of us, kind of yelling at me, and you were like, "What the?" You were so scary. I never seen that side of you. I was like, "Oh my god!"
It wasn't scary.
No, please don't do it.
It wasn't scary. It was a great moment. I remember that was one of a couple moments where I was like, Garrett's very he's very laid back, non-confrontational, until literally any spark lights his fire, and then he's
Dustin was
the downest guy in this whole place to fucking get into a fist fight.
No. It was some guy from downstairs.
That I remember, but who was the other guy with
Ethan
that? Ethan Hirschenfeld.
Oh my God, we didn't watch it again. But no, there was a third time.
Ethan was, he looks like Dustin Chafin.
Kinda, yeah.
We didn't know Michael Gavin Ali too well, and he was
He's DMing me, and he's upset when I don't reply. Like, Luby?
You'll get back
Seriously?
to him. Well, I'll get back to him. But he was fairly new because I was definitely new to the whole thing. And we were putting shit on the screen saying, like, he's going to kill Figs. And he was like, I am not doing that. Whoever's controlling me. And he started getting really mad. And then all out of nowhere, you start shouting him down, like, what are you going to do? They're going to fucking do it. And I was just like, who the fuck is that? What the fuck?
Ghetto Garrett is scary.
Yeah.
Ghetto Garrett.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Screaming, come fucking do it then.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like incredible. Whatever. I don't think I can find it, but I did. I found the other day. I have a video in my phone of Garrett confronting the guy at the door it's like 5 seconds because I was watching in awe for the full thing, and then for the last minute, I was like, "Oh fuck! Wait, I should take my phone out for this." So I have the he doesn't talk at all. It's just you yelling. It's
and Bill
somewhere
Schultz
buried in
cutting
my
his
fucking
beard
phone.
in the background.
Yeah, go into the candy bowl. Well, yeah.
Because that's what always happens in the studio. That was a given.
But anywho.
That was a great moment at Compound. By the way, is Larry bad?
Sick, yes.
Okay.
He's going to be... No, I don't even say it.
I know what
but
you're
yeah.
because I almost said it. I almost said
I better stop killing all the mice in my home, is what I'll say.
It kind of went into remission for a little bit, and then it surged back up again, and he's having issues.
It's the remixture, remission.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Did you hear that?
No. Did you call him the N-word?
No, basically. Probably worse in some people's opinion.
Come on, it was funny.
I know. I hope the mic picked it up. I heard it.
I missed it.
If you don't mind, I'm going to make up that Luby said, not mice, but monkeys about killing what you should kill.
You would have loved the joke.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're right.
I love it. Let's get lube. Call me a monkey.
That's his jam.
Let's get Luby.
I'm loving it. I love dying. Oh my God. Poor guy.
No, but he stopped by here 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, when he's feeling up to it, he comes by.
He brought down some girls that were. One girl acted in the Aaron Hernandez documentary and then accused us of sexually assaulting her.
Okay, no, she did not say that.
There's so much that
See, the more that this snowballs, and this is what she wanted when she was telling her friends, I was down here and they told me to take my clothes off. It's like, no one fucking told you that.
No one.
God damn it. This is what happens.
Are you sure?
Positive. She said
Yeah.
she was in the Aaron Hernandez reenactment.
Well, was she a stool?
Well, here's the thing. We were like, oh,
Before
reenact
the
your scene
time?
with Bobo. And she was like, I'm not doing that. And we were like, why? What was your thing? She was like, I was a stripper. It's like, oh, all right.
All right. Yeah.
All right. They asked me, they asked me to take my
What,
clothes
you want
off.
me to take my clothes off? And it was like,
She
It's
doesn't
like, no, Bobo's here. You don't know it, but it's funny when he does things with people.
yeah.
Just do your lines with Bobo. It'll be
He's
funny.
retarded. He'll make it funny. Just say whatever you were saying.
That's what I should have did. I should have said,
Yeah.
listen, nobody wants to take your clothes off. We just want you to do a kind of acting class with a retarded man.
Yes.
Now everyone's calling everyone retarded.
Yeah,
but
by
I
the
get
way,
in trouble for doing
Off
it.
the air.
Whoa.
Oh, I guess it was on Gino's air, which is
Yeah.
technically off the air. He's on Gino's show before we start this. Gino called him. And another time you've called Frankie retarded.
I did not. I said I would be retarded if I did.
If you did something Frankie did. Yeah, I get how you slyly worked around calling him that. That's like if Luby was be like, I'd be a monkey if I had cancer and got loop. Yeah, we get what you're actually saying, and there's now strike 2, Garrett. I hope you know Frankie McDonald plays by baseball rules, and on strike 3, he's finally going to depart from Sydney, Nova Scotia. He's going to come down here and make you retarded.
It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it if Frankie
It would.
left Sydney, Nova Scotia for
Yep.
whatever reason,
Yep.
even if it was to harm me.
With a frying pan, he just belted you in the head, and she was like, "No, tell me the weather in fucking Moscow."
Can I ask a question? Speaking of baseball, where is the guy from UK? UK Mets guy.
Yeah.
That guy sold out to
Sold
big
out.
Mets.
Uh-huh.
Big Mets. All he does is
No.
retweet the fucking Mets and other Mets accounts.
He doesn't make his own videos.
He's got a
anymore.
girlfriend
He's got
now,
a girlfriend.
so he's busy eating her puss.
Yeah.
He fucking slamming
He's being
tongue
all
on patch.
successful. Oh.
Fucking. What a waste of time. The other guy's more interesting, but
He does,
I'm
he
all
still
UK
say
Mets
absolute
out.
scenes?
I don't even know anymore. He doesn't even come up in my feed anymore.
Yeah.
He's like falling off the face of the planet.
He was
It's
one
really
of my
disappointing.
favorites.
Really was after he went to the Mets game and had to leave early. It
And
was
then
just-
stood
he just-
outside and spoke with people. With
Yeah, at the
what a
subway. It was like, let's
what
go
a-
Mets. And everyone was like, what? See you
He's
later.
also like retarded. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
totally.
some form of autism
Uh-huh.
for sure.
Well,
What a scary
maybe
guy.
he's just a big Mets fan.
Sure.
Now he's probably
Those
got
are
something.
correlated
He's got
usually.
something. He's got something going on. It's not good. Luby, before because we have to wrap up soon.
Uh-huh.
There's one video I've been trying to show Garrett for fucking months now, and now that you're here again, we have the voice of the unheard, the voice of the womanhood speaking.
Oh,
You
nice.
can help me explain this video to Garrett.
Wow.
Because when Jaguar rebranded and turned into Jaguar, because
saw
by the way, I
that.
read into this a little more. They're turning their whole fleet into EVs. There's going to be no more real Jaguars. They're all going to
Really?
be, yeah.
Electric cars.
I
So that's
almost
why they're
started-
like, now we need to fucking advertise to a whole bunch of queers. We're not Jaguar anymore. We're
I started
Jaguar.
to believe your theory where it was no one really talks about Jaguar anymore. Let's make this horribly woke ad just so people talk about us, and then we'll switch back in a few months and everyone will forget the ad.
But the damage is really,
after we
really worse
watched-
than like Bud Light type of damage.
Well, that's the thing. Like, but Bud Light
Well-
is back to normal now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
They're
Shane
saying-
Gillis
Got
is.
Shane doing
But they're
commercials.
saying it's not. It
Not
never
right.
bounced back fully.
Yeah, yeah.
They
It's
say
the
it never
same.
bounced back to what it was, and they tried it now with Shane's commercial where he's all chill and all of that, like anti-Balkan. But have you seen the AI version of that Jaguar commercial? Of
No.
the Jaguar actually eating all the people in the commercial.
No, that
Wow.
sounds very
It's
offensive.
so good.
Sorry, you want violence against the LGBTQA plus
Somebody-
community?
somebody
Because it sounds
made
like
that
that's what you
version.
want. And I don't think it's very nice and funny.
I think they posted it there, fixed it, and like the next thing is like just Jaguar coming out,
Yeah,
and
just a big
devouring all of them.
V8 engine just running over a bunch of homos.
Basically,
Yeah,
eaten by a Jaguar. Yeah,
that would hit home with the Budweiser crowd.
pretty much. Hit with me.
Well, anywho,
God, I'm a piece
this
of
isn't
shit.
actually about the Jaguar commercial. It's about
What is he wearing? That guy, white shoes.
what guy? What are you talking about? That's Garrett. Garrett's wearing shoes. Oh
Would
well,
you
there's
ever wear anything like that?
loafers.
Oh my
no, I wouldn't wear
God,
white
no.
loafers
White
because
loafers?
like my asshole isn't the right fucking gay for the side for that. But that's not what we're talking about.
Anyways,
Someone said that the PR campaign behind the Jaguar commercial was this group of women. Now, please tell me you've seen this video before.
this one? I
Gen Z
haven't.
boss in a mini.
No, but are these the
God, why am
people
I the only guy who's ever been on the internet?
But these are the same people who did Camilla's, because that video came out as well.
Yes.
It's very similar.
This
Have you
is
seen it?
This is
Camilla's
the
Twitter was run
stock
by 21-year-olds.
stock anti-feminism answer to anytime anything in business is all queefy and gay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these are the women that were behind that decision.
Uh-huh.
These are the business women behind that
Uh-huh.
decision. And it's this video. I hope it plays.
Gen Z boss in a mini. Gen Z boss in a mini. Itty bitty titties and a bulb. Itty bitty titties and a bulb. 5'3" and an attitude. 5'3" and an attitude. Secret product in the trench. Secret product in the trench. New friend green and a sneaky link. New friend green and a sneaky link.
What
Fake 10 hands in a hoop. Fake 10 hands in a hoop.
Describe
Gen Z
it.
boss in a
So I want no, don't tell him
Gen Z
anything.
boss in a
I want to
mini.
hear what Garrett thinks of whatever the fuck that was.
I don't know.
I'd be ponytail black shirt, ponytail black pants. That's what I would say. Ponytail black
Garrett,
shirt.
what would you say?
Ponytail black
I
pants.
don't
Ponytail
know.
black
I didn't know what they were getting at. What, can we start it from the beginning?
Of course. Look.
Cool cotton hoodie.
No,
Cool cotton
don't
hoodie.
help him. Don't help him. We'll help him later.
Gen Z boss in a mini. Gen Z boss in a mini. Itty bitty titties and a bulb. Itty bitty titties and a bulb. 5'3" and an attitude.
Doesn't
Oh
I
my
can't even watch the whole thing
God.
because doesn't this make you like cringe out of your
Yeah.
soul? It's so like, why are you doing this? What?
We
You
gave you
killed
cancer.
Why did you give Nana cancer with this video?
Don't show this to my mother.
But
Jesus.
Oh my God.
like apparently it's a TikTok trend where people again they describe something about themselves while they all go in a circle and it is fucking extremely hard to watch.
It's gross.
Because I just don't get it. It's like, what is this? Why are we all sing-songy? What the fuck is this? But it was a trend. Like other people were doing this, but for some reason, this one video, it's the video. I've seen this now like 100 fucking times on my Twitter because every time again some like Jaguar thing comes out, someone will retweet it with this video and go, this is the PR group behind the Jaguar decision.
I never
I
watched
saw this
it.
for Camilla's. Like these are the people who
Yeah.
ran Camilla's
Yes.
account.
I remember seeing this video pop up and I never watched it just because it looked so annoying.
5'3" and an attitude. Secret product in the trench. Secret product in the trench. New friend green and a
I would say I don't know. Can I get a minute to think about it? I don't know.
Oh my God.
They all needed an hour, by the way, to come up with their thing. They all needed an hour. And then this is
sneaky link. New friend green and a sneaky link.
but they're saying such
Broken bells in a smack.
trendy stuff. I don't even know what the fuck that last one meant at all.
New Frank Green and the Bingaling?
New Frank Green and a sneaky link.
New friend green and a sneaky link.
I have no idea.
What the fuck?
What's a Frank Green, Luby?
Is she wearing a? Oh no, it's the cup because she holds up the cup.
Yeah.
I'm using context clues. I don't actually know.
But sneaky link, that's a thing now.
Yeah, she flashes her phone and then unflashes it. So I'm assuming it's like
Yeah, it's an online thing.
I have
sound old
that
now,
one. I have
but-
no idea.
No.
Luby, you're supposed to be holding the space for women, and you're really holding.
I am.
You're just holding the space for all my farts,
I
and
can
not
be their mother.
not giving us any insight onto
She's
why Ariana
21.
Grande jerked off Bagumbu's finger, and why any of these fucking people are saying anything they're
I
saying.
just turned 41. Do you think I have anything in common with these 21? They can be my, she can be my daughter.
41 and a suicide note. 41 and a suicide note.
Ah, you
Where's
got
a
it.
hoodie and I got a fart? Where's a hoodie and I got a fart?
Always. Always.
Eat spicy food and I puke. Eat spicy food and I puke.
There you go. We got it. 41. And suicide note.
But yeah, I kind of showed this to
Link
Garrett a
people-
while. Like this video is now 100 years old. I went to show you this a long time ago because I was like, Garrett, you got to see this thing that recently
Yeah, I
upset
remember you
me.
bringing this up, but we
And
never got to it.
It's been sitting on the docket for a very long time.
And you
But I'm
brought
like,
it up
Luby's
for
here.
me.
Let's get into gal talk, and we'll talk about this gal video.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like you now. Look
And
at
I
that.
actually looked up. I bet you don't know any of the backstory behind that because I
Bet
looked
you
it up.
don't.
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah.
You know anything going on there?
Again, I'm an old woman.
Steve is gay and had a Google link. Steve is gay and had a Google link. I looked up because I'm trying to show this to Garrett. And the third time we went to do it and we didn't get to it, I was like, wait, I don't even know what I'm telling him about this. I actually have no idea what this is.
It was
just every
popping
time.
up everywhere.
Yes. Every time I see this video, I just go, oh, God.
Like Pablo,
What the fuck?
dog, basically.
Yeah.
Into it.
So I looked it up. It is that those people all work at an Australian skincare company.
They're Australian?
They're
don't sound
Australian.
They didn't have any
No,
accent.
they sound like
Wait.
douchey Americans.
Yeah.
They are douchey Americans.
They were
this is an
douchey
American
Australians,
Office. This
yeah.
is an American office. I'm telling
No,
you.
douche-Australians. Promise you.
Douche-Australians?
100%. And so they work at a skincare company.
No.
And here's the whole thing. 100 links came up on Google on what the fuck is this video. And a lot of them were from like Cosmo and, out.com, where it was girls try to have fun and the internet demeans them.
Oh my God.
Because that video went ultra mega viral, but everyone posting it is everyone I saw.
Yeah.
Like, look at these fucking bitches.
Stupid bitches.
Yeah, women wanted to be in the workplace. Look what they do when they get there. It was all shit like that, which I'm like, all right, it's funny when you're being funny.
Remember that video of like the girl, maybe it was during COVID, and she was like in a hot tub or a pool and was going through her daily activities that she has to do as a marketing director for his company.
Yes.
And she was just, it was all nothing. And she was just in a pool talking about how hard her job was.
Wasn't it literally, because I think we talked about it on morning. It was like, I have a lazy girl job.
Yeah.
I have a lazy girl. I have a lazy girl job. And it's like, you should not. First of all,
Don't
you should be
say
on your
that.
knees praising Allah every day that you can do fucking
she's
do
on her knees,
any
trust
of this.
That bitch is
Secondly, why are you posting this? You just told your boss, I do nothing all day.
450 grand probably.
And making
150 grand.
more
minimum.
money than I've ever made.
Guys, I want to ask you something. Do
No,
we have
this
time?
isn't that type of show.
Oh well, I tried.
Luby's got depression and a question. Luby's got depression and a question.
I truly have both.
Yeah, I know. What's it?
It's not even seasonal.
Is the question a whole thing we have to talk about? Because there's a part 2 to the girls talking in the
Let's
video.
go to part 2.
We'll go part 2 and then
Remember your question.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get to your question. I just want to finish. I want to finish this up so we never talk about it again.
Stop, Nick.
No, come on. I'm gonna vomit and poop.
I'm gonna vomit and poop.
I'm gonna vomit and poop. Usually the poop comes first, then the vomit. Usually it's the poop, then the vomit. Usually it's the poop, then the vomit.
You have some stupid chant. I hate it. I hate you.
Hey, listen. Again, my whole point is that a million other people on TikTok made this exact same video, but for some reason, that one annoyed so many
There's
fucking
always
people
one.
that
There's
it's the
always
viral version, and it's just a meme now. Like that's anytime there's someone. So again, there were a bunch of feminist websites defending it, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, because honestly, you watch the video and they didn't deserve almost a billion people. Almost a billion people going, fuck these bitches. Like they were just having fun. It was a TikTok for the people following the skincare company.
Decided it's them.
For some reason, they got all the heat and all the hatred
all the
from that trend, because it was a trend. A lot of people were doing this.
Yeah.
So it worked though in their favor, because all these people that felt bad for them went to the skincare website, and they had like a thing on their website. It was like the Gen Z boss and a whatever mini like package. So people were buying. So now they're getting people to pay for the meme.
I hate this world. I hate everything.
So the company made a good amount of money from being dragged through the dirt on the internet
We're all
over and
idiots.
over and over.
We're
I'm
all
sure
idiots.
every girl in that video cried multiple times
Yes.
over just like, what's happening? Why did we just a fun video at the office?
Everyone has to be mean.
Why are people around the world making fun of us and calling us worthless?
You know what? You were beautiful. Fuck what they said. You looked amazing.
So to get back at the internet, they put out a part 2.
No.
Oh my God.
They sure did.
I love everything about the show.
Actually, I haven't watched this. I thought like I got enough cancer from part 1. Oh, this video's no longer available.
No.
Fuck you.
Wait a minute.
It's right. It's available right here, you piece of shit. Don't you lie.
Lot.
Jim, hey, got freaking hot. Gender pay gap, bring it back.
That's what
Oh
it was.
my God.
Okay.
Oh,
They
no,
did.
no.
Gender pay gap,
That's
bring
what
it
they
back.
did. I forgot. They did a sarcastic version where they were like,
oh, they're owning the conservatives or whatever it is.
yes,
Yeah.
they were like, well, this is what all you Trumpy trout people want. Then that's what we'll give you.
Uh-huh.
That because yes, I think one of
Oh
them's
my
like, I'm gonna get back in the kitchen or something.
Trail people.
Yeah, but
You
yeah,
got that from the website.
yeah. This is where I
You jerk
masturbate.
off to it today.
Yeah, trumpytrout.com.
Gender pay gap, bring it back. Gender pay gap, bring it back.
By the way, right off the bat, they look prettier and they're wearing
I
better
was
clothes.
about to say.
This
was well-
they
All
know.
their makeup's on. They're like,
Yep.
problem is no one saw this one.
Hair is
No,
done.
I had to find this one. Nobody saw this one.
The biggest irony of life.
Kind of got to give them credit though.
Going
Just-
back on.
Oh,
yeah.
they
Just
used
for, like,
it up. Oh, yeah.
Just going back at the people and being like, "Fuck you," whatever.
They didn't put out a TikTok video like people did after the election where they were just crying.
Uh-huh.
Saying, it's not fair that everyone's so
Yeah.
They sold
I
mean.
can't
products.
believe it.
Yeah, they
sold
made money off of
products.
this shit. They made
Yeah.
money.
They're smart.
They're not smart.
I hate
They
everything about
stepped
it.
in shit. They're not smart. They stepped in a big old pile of shit.
Well,
But it was magic shit and it made them money somehow. Someone laughed so hard at the video of them stepping shit that it got their page monetized. But anyway, I want to hear more of their
chance.
the revenge TikTok.
It's giving millennial core. It's giving millennial core.
Okay, yeah, that one
Women-
I actually don't even get.
It's giving millennial.
It's, I fucking again, lady. I hate this. It's giving shit. Say a full sentence. The
It's
full
giving.
sentence is it's giving dark vibes. They're just leaving out that whole second part. And it's giving. It's like no, you don't get just cut sentences away because you're young and trendy, even though that's been everything forever. And at some point, language is just going to turn into a bunch of letters. I get
it's
because
gonna work magic for immigrants.
all right, over 100 years turned into okay. But yes, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. It's just everything shrinks and turns into what less effort can I put into communicating so I don't actually say stuff, but I still get my point across.
Look at this goofy forehead bitch. What's she gonna say?
This GFB. See, I'm doing it myself. I'm shortening goofy forehead bitch into 3 letters.
GFB.
It's
Because
fucking
I'm a motherfucking GFB.
GFB in the TT vid.
Ah.
But yeah, hers is funny.
We should go back to the kitchen. Women should go back to the kitchen. Try not to cringe, impossible. Try not to cringe, impossible. Make it stop, hate this. Make it stop, hate this. Buy them on a hoop. Buy them on a hoop.
Oh, that's what it was.
Buy-
They were taking quote
buy
tweets
them all.
and comments, and
Yeah,
that was their
those are the
thing.
comments. Those are the comments.
That's what it was. Yeah. That
That's-
fire them all and a hoop. That's a good one.
I kind of reversed my feelings on them after this, though. This is kind
They're
of fun.
Australian. They
This
can
is
take a
funny,
joke.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I mean, it's
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 better
okay,
than
it's okay.
crying about
Yes.
it.
the
Yes.
best way to react to exactly what happened is doing exactly this.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Just
fuck
mocking
you.
the people that said it.
Here's
yeah.
your quote tweets, and here people are gonna buy more of our skincare shit because you assholes keep putting us on the internet, and
Yeah.
people, if they look us up, this is what they find. They
Yeah.
find
You guys empowering women. Wow.
accidentally.
Wow.
Because again,
Proud
originally I
of
was
you.
going to show Garrett this video and do the same thing everyone else did and just go, look at these stupid whores.
Just
What a
few
bunch of
weeks ago, you were
assholes.
threatening to your wife. Now you're uplifting women from Australia.
And just the more, I'm threatening to crack my wife a good one and making fun of Australian broads in the office. Why aren't they making my dinner too? But then because it had sat on the shelf for so long, I'm like, all right, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I gotta look this up. Or else I gotta dump it. Like it's gotta be. I can't even show this. And I looked it up and I was just like, wow, it gets worse and better.
And better, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Thank you again, Luby, for sharing absolutely no insight and giving us. I was the one actually who knew everything about it.
I am pretty impressed by you, and something tells me you live on the internet.
I wish. I have no
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
I live on the.
But you have to look for clips.
That took 10 minutes.
Wow.
Gino forgot his microphone.
Oh well.
What?
But
There's one here.
Don't worry, Gino. We have this.
No, we're putting that one. But we're putting the Samsung back. He's gonna have to just yell.
Yep.
Just gonna have to yell.
Does he even need a mic?
Must be, which might be a challenge. Yeah. All right. Well, that was. What was your question?
It's.
I have to go to the bathroom.
It's too complicated.
Me too.
All right, but yeah, what was your question? What's the complicated question? I'll see if we can answer it while we both have to piss like crazy.
Mhm.
I was recently telling a story to a friend.
You don't have to say it coherently and into
I was
the mic.
recently telling a story to my friend how two rich New York guys took out my friend and I 10 years ago for dinner when we were poor little waitresses and they were millionaires and they wanted to impress us.
Oh God,
And
how
they took-
quickly did you suck their dicks under the
We
fucking
ran
booth?
immediately because we saw they were taking drugs.
Oh,
Then they
okay.
invited us to their house in Mikonos where a bunch of friends are hanging out. Were we about to get trafficked? Because later we saw
Possibly.
pictures from that guy, and there's like a bunch of models. Everybody's in Mykonos, and they're all staying in the same house, and it's just few
Possibly
Wow.
traffic, but possibly that's how they get a bunch of broads at their
And
Mykonos house.
just whores.
Yeah.
And then they just like look at that house full of women.
We're
the richest.
millionaires.
Like Dan Bilzerian style.
Just like rich
Yeah.
guys just do that. I think.
Okay.
And then like
We ran like we were.
then there's
disgusted.
varying levels of you're just a piece of furniture in the house that this guy just wants there so that when people come over, he's like, look how many bitches I got.
Uh-huh.
Up to he's gonna coerce you and half rape you and
It's
drug you
like
and
very,
fucking. He's now
Epstein.
got you far away from your home, and he's like, who are you gonna tell?
Yeah.
Like
And they're
it
talking
seems
to
like
us 'cause we have
there's
no
everything
family
in
here.
between all there with all
Okay,
these
cool,
rich
cool.
guys.
Thanks.
So very possible you would have been drugged, raped, and then shipped home in a crate.
Because I was telling that story, I was like, "Oh my god, this guy wanted," and they're like, "Oh, he wanted to traffic you." And I never thought about
Could have
it.
been.
I don't know.
You
about
could have also just
trafficking.
been at some rich guy's house where he barely paid attention to you and was just like, make me look good in front of
Because
these other
trafficking
guys.
someone is a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying?
Eh.
Like,
I know, but he offered a private jet to
I
take.
tell you
us
from
there.
experience, it's fairly
and then,
easy.
like, you know, they share you. I guess they can do anything they want to. I don't know. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, maybe.
I haven't even thought about it until my friend told me that.
Yeah, you probably were gonna get shared a whole bunch.
Right?
Did you hear the Lady Gaga story about going to P. Diddy's party?
Oh no.
Where she was
She
like,
annoy
You have to
everybody
pee?
till they asked her to leave.
Pretty
Did
much.
she dance with a joker and everyone to kill themselves?
She was like, yeah, I was there, and he was like touching me and blah blah blah, and then I was like, get away from me, and he was like, I'll burn all your music, and I don't want to say what happened, but I just that's it. It was bad.
I'll burn all your music on a CD.
She
I
also.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I won't pay for a single thing. I'll download
copy
it
all
all
your
for
music.
free and burn it on a
Uh-huh.
CD.
I forgot
I'll
about that
keep it in my
term.
car.
What an early 2000s
You'll never
term.
Yeah.
get me to pay
We'll
for
burn a
a
CD.
GOG
Lady Gag.
P3.
But it
But-
could have been like a tweet that was mispurposed,
Yeah.
and I didn't.
I know
I
that
didn't
she
get the
was
joke.
sexually abused early in her career, and she never
Nice.
wanted to say the name. Never till today.
Really?
Never.
It was
Who
Puff
What's the
Daddy?
name?
Still never
Oh,
disclosed it. So is it?
maybe. Maybe.
Gaga, ooh la
Yeah.
la. Maybe he's the
Yeah,
originator
now
of
he's the
Gaga,
easy
ooh la la.
target.
Now
but just
everybody's
say-
gonna say it was
just
him.
It was him, and then it really wasn't. But yeah, she gets off the hook.
Yeah,
Diddy,
no, I think
Diddy is going to be okay. Nothing is going to happen to Diddy.
either that or he's gonna get killed in the cell. Like
Yeah, you
Either
don't think
that,
he's gonna
bro.
get Epstein?
Black Epstein. Yeah, he's gonna get somebody is gonna drive by in an Uzi with an Uzi and fucking light him up in his cell, and cameras are gonna be off, and no one's
Epstein
gonna
was
see it.
involved with politicians.
And they're
They
gonna
will
say
kill you.
he committed
This is music
suicide.
business.
I don't know. I feel like there were some
Harvey
politicians.
Weinstein is okay. He's going to make a movie in 5 years.
Not really. He got
He's dying.
he got the nana
cancer,
disease.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danana.
Oh, somebody killed
Yeah,
him.
but Diddy had connection to Kamala.
Yeah.
He did.
He did he?
Did he?
Yeah, he was
Let's end the
connected.
show.
He was
sorry.
connected to Kamala, dick to ass connection. We have some
should end the show just so
super
I can
chats.
pee.
Yeah, we're gonna read some
Yeah.
super chats and take a big old.
You didn't bring
piss.
the whistle?
I forgot
Wow.
This ended so fast. I missed you guys.
I missed you, Luby.
I miss you
Where
so
you been?
much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here every time I have time, even just to watch. So
Yeah.
you know,
No,
I'm
but
around.
glad you came by. I
I'm
texted you
always
today.
around.
You were
You
like,
did.
all right, I'll
Oh,
come
yeah.
it. If you come around too much, it might be annoying, but you know, every now and then. it's
That
good.
is my biggest fear with you.
No, don't please.
I always try
I'm
to read your
kidding.
face.
I had you on the dump as my co-host.
You had to.
That was a.
Yeah, you
I
were
had
first.
to do that, but I kind of wanted to Kinda.
There was no one else.
There was just no one else there.
Physically, when I was not there, you talked to yourself.
I know.
And you,
I didn't like that.
You did not. When you texted me, "Hey, are you coming today?" I was like, "Oh my god."
Wow.
Talking to me is not the worst thing that can happen to Steve. And I felt
No, but it was good.
Amazing. That was the best
Please.
compliment.
Do I need to sit here? Are you fishing?
No.
You fishing? You got your tackle box?
No.
Do I have to sit here and say, no, Luby, I had fun then. I had fun today.
I think that I
actually want you to come by all the time.
I think that I always do it, and I'm ashamed of it. So when it's happening, just don't acknowledge it. Okay. I guess it's a part of my personality. I guess my parents were shitty or something.
Your personality stinks. Your parents are awful.
Yeah. One of them is that, yes.
Balkan dad says, let's use fila dough for every fucking thing we eat.
So when it happens, just nobody pays attention to it. Cool?
Cool.
Thanks.
Come by all the time, though. You're a welcome guest.
Yeah.
I asked for it. I begged for it.
Jabroni, use should enter the Dabbleverse. Money to make. I like money.
I like money, but
I just don't. Like, you'd have to keep up with so much shit.
I was trying to get into Gino's videos.
And I don't care.
Like, I can't. With Kevin Brennan, it's just.
That's the thing. I'd rather watch old Kevin Brennan clips from Burning Bridges and when he was drunk on Gino's show.
Awesome.
My friend wrote me the other day. He was like, I kind of ran out of stuff to watch, so I tuned into Gradcast on Gino's show, and it was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, he just couldn't follow it because it's all Dabbleverse.
Yeah.
Incest kind of stuff.
It's babushkas. It's a story in a story in a story inside of a story of a story that he talked about in a show that he talked about. You
have to do research.
Yeah.
To watch a show about these people.
It's crime.
I'm sure there's money because like the people that are in the.
It's like Days of Our Lives. Like if you don't watch it, right?
Days of Our Lives.
Any soap opera
was
where
Drake
it's like.
in that? No, or that's from Friends.
What?
Drake Ramore? Who was the character of Days of Our Lives? Who was the prominent character?
Joey was in it, right? Yeah.
It was a thing, right?
Yeah.
Now we're getting Dabbleverse surgery. I don't even know what the fuck you two are talking about.
What else?
But it's better if we do the research. Like I researched the Gen Z Boston and Mini Girls.
Yeah.
And I brought that. Everyone now knows what that is, and they're gonna fucking be upset that they even know what that is. You shouldn't watch a show where you're like, this guy's been talking for 10 minutes. I have no fucking idea what's. I can't rewind to find out from the moment it started. I don't know what he's talking about.
By the way, just to let you know, you guys discovered the boom and the whole thing because now Tim Dillon, everybody's talking about it.
We were
the first one.
Everyone, sure.
You were the first
not me.
We were there early, but it's not like I found them. Someone else posted them on Twitter.
Nobody was talking about it. Now all of a sudden,
and look what that got me. Mm-hmm. My aunt is dead. I couldn't save her with my YouTube money. God, thank God I found the booms. The boom boys.
They got a Christmas special, damn it.
I know.
And it's good. They do.
Our good friend Nick was at Costco today, and he sent us a picture of his receipt that had a chicken bake and a double chunk chocolate cookie on it. And
chocolate chunk.
My first thought again wasn't like, oh, this is funny, oh, this is great. I'm just like, those motherfuckers, that Italian fuck and his half Jew, half Italian kid made Costco so much extra money. Extra money. Because there's people that are already shopping and they're like, oh, the boom, the Costco double chunk cookie.
Because Nick would just gotten a chicken bake.
Yes.
But then it was like
not get it because it wouldn't let me.
Costco is now like every time you go on the self-order thing, self-checkout, and you order your food, Nick says every step of the way it asks you if you want a double chocolate chunk cookie.
I'm going there on Sunday. I have to get a chicken bake now.
See, now you gotta go get this bullshit food.
And
then I'll take a picture.
You're gonna order the chicken bake, and then they're gonna be like, "You want a chocolate chunk cookie?"
And I will take both.
Yeah,
I will absolutely take both.
They're gonna ask you over
God,
and over.
I hate myself now. I feel dirty.
I mean, good for them, but fuck them.
We have to figure out something like that.
Like, we got to bring the boom.
Yeah, that's it.
I think Garrett
figure out something real quick.
We figured it out. I didn't know you figured it out, but I should have taken a hint when you really like something that I don't even think about ever, and other people were joining in. I got a DM from Jason from Connecticut. He tells me, love the score bar. It's pure taste.
Yes.
No gimmicks. And those are 3 separate messages.
I'm lost.
Love the score bar. Next message. It's pure taste. Next message. No gimmicks. Yeah. So I answered him. I did not realize the score bar had such a large fan base.
Uh-huh.
And he answered me. It's oddly satisfying to scrape all the chocolate off with your front teeth.
Yes.
Deftly trying not to crack the delicate toffee center.
He's so right.
So we've tapped into a world that I didn't know existed. I think we're gonna have to be the
scoreboard.
The scoreboards.
Scoreboards.
The scoreboards. We're a couple of boars that do a YouTube show that loves scores. And apparently there's a million fucking people who also love score.
That's a good point.
And maybe they don't need boars in their life, but they love score.
Uh-huh.
Can I order 2 boars max?
They could just love us because maybe every show we just go, score! He shoots, he scores! While we drag our teeth over a chocolate bar and shave the chocolate off to get to that delicate toffee center.
You got it. This is it.
We bring the score. We bring the score to you.
Stop it. Stop
Yeah,
it.
we need our own song. Oh.
Oh, that
it's
was
just
cute.
a cute one.
It was just hey, I'm here.
It's because I have to pee so bad, I don't want to push any harder.
Go pee.
You fart so good, you piss your pants.
I was
You know what's funny? We've basically set the standard right now that the more super chats we get, the higher possibility we piss our pants.
Damn it, let's read them. I feel bad.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. But no, seriously, we should be the scoreboards.
Okay.
Scoreboards.
I'm ready.
We should put out TikToks where we're like, look at this score bar, and I'll jam it up your ass or something and see if just the toffee comes back out.
Scrape it up.
Let's scrape it off with my teeth.
Definitely could. No one remembers this bar, but everyone loves it. Scoreboards.
We can eat a bunch of scores here. It's like nobody remembers this bar, but we're eating this bar in a bar. Bar.
Wow.
You know, just it's stupid.
Can
People
I
remember
join
really
you? My
stupid
hometown
shit.
is called Bar.
Luby's
Makes
from
total
bar.
sense.
Score.
All right, I gotta pee.
No.
I'm doing
We already got another one.
Ah, he's
Oh
gonna
my
pee.
God.
Go,
I
go,
gotta
do
pee
it,
my
go,
We
go,
already-
go.
Look, Jaquan G, let's hit the goal. The goal is we piss our pants.
Oh God.
Would you?
They're trying to hit the goal.
Yeah. In a few minutes, I'll piss my pants.
In a few minutes. All right. Well, Bob Fanta Patrice says, any chance you guys need a pillow? He said this a couple hours ago now. So I don't remember what that was in reference to.
What were you
Is it
referring?
because you sit on the chair with your butt?
Oh, I always need
Yeah.
a pillow for my ass. Yeah. If that, but Gino said, good teaser, Bob Fanta Patrice.
What the fuck?
So there's something we're.
Oh, look, there's something back. I gotta go check it out.
Oh, they're calling you.
Hold on, Garrett.
Sorry,
hold on.
there's a fan call.
Hold on. Matt Fugate, $5. Think about running water. You better get back in that chair. You're gonna get back. Oh, yes. He's literally pissing
he's
his
running,
pants.
guys. He's running.
I mean, I really have to pee, but I guess I'm just a big, strong man who can hold his pee in.
They're gonna smack me.
It's gonna be like
You want
Whatever the
to
word was.
crack?
Crack.
You want to crack?
I didn't even know that means the slap.
Yeah. Crack a good one. Well, I guess we're not going to hit the goal because Garrett's little. Sure, I won't eat literal vomit-covered shit off the floor in a balut egg. But if I can hold it. Actually, that's not true. I did pee earlier. And
You did.
I don't think Garrett peed at all. So I'm surprised his bladder didn't explode like a balloon.
Explatter.
Because I do already have to piss again. But anywho.
First grade all over.
Jabroni, Steve, mice love peanut butter. Garrett, hair looks great. Well,
Yes.
see, Garrett can't hear that compliment because he's too busy sitting down and peeing. He couldn't hit the goal. He hit the back of the toilet with his balls. I know that mice love peanut butter. All of my traps have what I call a mouse's delight. And as a matter of fact, I sometimes am tempted to eat it myself. It's a piece of dog food covered in peanut butter.
Wow.
Because if you have open dog food, that's usually what they smell
Mice
and come through
delight?
the walls for. They love the mouse's delight. And peanut butter number 2. They fucking love peanut butter. So I wrap up. I fucking
Who doesn't love peanut butter?
some asshole. I don't know. Oh, we have guests. We have more guests on our show.
What?
Hello, guests. Hello. Want to come on the show? I actually had guest cam set up because right before the show started, there was a black guy over here like banging on the window and making a scene and like, hey, look at you guys.
Giving us a thumbs up.
Yeah. And then he went away and nobody ever went back to our guest window. Oh, there we go. We got some guests. Hey, we got some guests.
Hey.
Hey, oh, there's another.
Nah.
Yeah, nobody wants to be on the scoreboards show. Oh well. Well, now it's just Garrett
He'll
and
pick up
Luby.
eventually. It's a good idea.
The scoreboards?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great idea.
The best.
I just made us $1 million saying it out loud. Score is going to email me and say, hey, were you guys serious about that?
Uh-huh.
Nobody's cared about our
No one
candy
cares.
bar in about 100. We're 100 years old. No one's cared.
We're trying to
with
get
toffee
some
ruins your
sales
teeth, though.
bump.
All we
Yeah.
ever get is weird emails from guys saying they drag their teeth across the chocolate to get to the toffee middle. But nobody ever brings this up on the internet. It fucking, thank you. Please eat Scores on the show. SKOR.
I've never had one.
Wow. This has to be our thing. We invite people on. Like, you ever had one of these fucking things before? You're not missing
I've
that
never
much.
had chicken wings
It's not
either,
bad.
so-
Well, you're
That's
supposed to be eating a
true.
hot dog without the bun and without a bite. Waiver, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Waiver. Thank you, Wave. James Jameson. Tell Luby I had a segs dream about her.
Aw, how nice.
Aw.
This is.
Isn't
this
that,
feels
doesn't that
good.
warm your heart?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Especially at my age, you know.
Is it?
I got
You'll
it.
take
Look
any
at
sex
me.
dream you
Look
can get.
at me.
Yeah.
Would it make you
Look at
feel
me.
even filled with more glee if you knew that the sex dream you had was you pegging him?
That is my favorite sex dream.
He's like, oh, I love getting pegged by Montenegro.
You love saying pigging and begging. You have
Legs.
repeated so many times that I have begged for our job.
It's
As you
on
were
my
joking about
hands
it,
and
but it
knees
became-
begging.
It became a
No,
thing.
it's from The Sopranos. Janice steals the Russian woman's fake leg,
Uh-huh.
and she goes, "Your leg? Why would I take your leg?"
Oh,
And
was
I
that
said
from
it-
Stancil?
I said it on the dump to Stancil, and from that day forward, every time I see him, he says leg, egg, but he doesn't say it. He just like unironically, like, no, it's just how you say it.
Salmon.
Yeah. Which those more annoy me than anything, but leg,
There's
egg,
Gino
bake,
behind us.
pig, Craig. This is my friend Craig. I love all of those. Curtis John, beloved board member.
KJ.
Love you, Luby. Miss seeing you with the boys.
Mwah.
See?
Love you back.
See? Other people care. We don't, but other people do like having you
never
here.
did. Never did. That's okay.
Bring score bars next time. Oh, and of course, Jaquan G with
Lemon.
Luby, Lemmy. Oh, Lemmy,
Oh,
Luby.
lemon.
Oh, Luby, Lemmy, Lemmy, Luby.
Classic.
And top everything off.
What was the origin for that?
Aaron Berg.
Yes.
He created a character that asked me out for a prom date, and I was like rejecting him because he looked ugly. He was like, "Come on, Luby.
No, I
let
thought-
me, let me."
I thought it was he gave you a ride home once, and he like blew out a tire
It
because he hit a
started on the
pothole.
show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It started on the show.
And he was like, "Yeah, I drove Luby home. I blew out a fucking tire. She didn't even
That's
blow
right.
me. She didn't even give me any roadhead."
That
And
was
then it evolved into him
Yeah.
being like, "Come on, Luby, let me. Come on, let me, Luby. Come on, Luby. Come on. I drove you home, Luby,
that
let
was
me, let me,
an
Luby."
add-on. That
Yes.
was an add-on to
But
the
yeah,
original
the original
situation.
the original story was he drove you home and he popped a flat tire.
Yeah. It wasn't my fault. Still,
And yeah, you didn't give him any roadhead. He was like, "Come on, Luby, let me, Luby."
there was another guy in the car.
But Matt Fugate of the Fugate family, who sends us all of our finest booze cahal.
Yes. Forgot about it.
He was the one keeping the goal going. Have Garrett piss his pants.
Oh, no, sorry.
Hope you had a hell of a piss, Garrett.
I did.
Nice try.
I tried, but I was like, I'm wearing jeans. Jeans are the worst pants to piss because it just like gets so
Versus
wet
what?
and then they get cold.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that would have been our viral moment, Garrett.
That's true.
Maybe if
Oh
you
my
just stood up,
God.
maybe you literally stood up and said, "Uh-oh, guys. Oh, stop super chatting. And then you're just a growing
I should have done it.
navy
You're right.
blue stain.
Uh-huh.
Wow. People would have reposted that.
I would have reposted it.
And then I have
What's
to
that?
like, yeah, just people.
If we were at my house, I would have actually told you, no, Garrett.
Okay.
Not in front of my children. I have one child, but not in front of him.
But then I'd have to like
The mice.
walk
I
back
count
to
all the mice as
subway and it's cold outside and my pants will be all wet and
That's
hard.
the worst part.
You wouldn't
yeah.
take an
Oh
Uber
my
if you
God.
peed your pants?
Oh, maybe. I
That's
would.
what the people are paying for.
That's true.
They're paying for your pee
I'm
pants Uber
sorry.
home.
I disappointed everyone.
And then after you're
I
done peeing your pants, I would have
apologize.
tapped you on the shoulder and be like, "You pissed your pants."
Your hair looks
And
nice,
you
though.
would have turned
Thank you, Luby.
with your eyes full of tears to me and said, "I know."
I'm sorry.
Trying to sound angry, but because you're so choked up, you can't sound angry. That's what you would have done. All right. Curtis John. I had sex dream of Garrett docking without a boat. I know for a fact Garrett's got a heavy hanging foreskin. I don't know that for a fact.
Perfect for docking.
Yeah. He's got a real dock hole.
I don't want to know any of that.
You were in that band.
Dock hole?
Docking?
Docking? I hated them. Well, not hated them, but not a fan.
I hate docking too.
Yeah.
How does it even feel good? You're just mushing cocks together. What's the point?
I guess it's like
double
jerking
jerk.
off.
Yeah.
Because you're...
You know what else you could do?
Jerk
off.
Uh-huh.
Without all the complications.
Without touching another penis to your penis.
Yeah. Even gay, you could just jerk off.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to be all sword fighting about it. Well, anywho. Luby, thank you for being our very special guest
Thank you for
on this
having me.
special
Thank you.
early Tuesday Thanksgiving episode of the Garrett and Steve program. Is there anything you'd like to plug? We were watching your YouTube channel the other day on the show.
But it was in a stupid language.
You were speaking some kind of wind talker's code.
I know.
What the fuck you were saying, but we tried to watch it. You were like, oh, splaga.
I was threatening the whole time.
And the woman was answering you going, splaga.
You always say splaga when you talk about my life. I guess I say
That's what
that
it
a
sounds
lot.
like.
But please, what would you like to plug?
I do a lot of lives. I don't have a schedule because people keep canceling and then showing up. But
Why
I
do
do
people
lives
show-
in English and in my language. So watch my shit whenever you get time. Bill Schultz is next. I
You
have
should do-
Zia coming up. You guys can do it whenever you want. It helps me out a lot. 'Cause people like you.
Yeah.
Not me a lot.
We do it, whatever.
Hold on.
So yeah, I'm gonna
You
have
should do it
Gino,
like,
Joanne, everybody.
How do they find this? How do they look it up?
Find me on Instagram, Lubi Popovic NYC.
At
Follow
Luby
me on Instagram. I need more followers. It's very sad. I am probably going to kill myself. That's
You
it.
say that all the
I
time.
know.
Just do it. There you go. At Luby Popovic NYC, so people can look at your Instagram after you passed away. Because
Yeah.
those just don't turn off. Like if you're dead, your shit's just still there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No one can cancel
No
it,
one can
really.
do
No one can
anything.
take it away.
No, yeah, it just kind of hangs out.
Wow.
Yeah, well, follow Luby at Luby Popovic NYC.
Yes,
Watch her
please
Twitter
follow
or
me.
Instagram. Her sometimes she
She
speaks in
posts
another
thirst
language.
A lot of them.
Sometimes, Yeah.
There you go. For all of you having sex dreams,
Yeah.
you can have sex.
I haven't posted one since
daydreams.
August.
No, well, you know, summer.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Marcy Playground, know how to dock it.
I
Thank
like to dock it. I like to dock it.
You like to.
Duck it.
Dun,
Sorry.
dun.
Sorry. Just like that song a lot. Who doesn't like I like to
Montenegro
remove
tranny
it?
and she's docking. Montenegro tranny and she's docking. That should be your one. Follow Luby, please.
Remember when Brett Rabel thought I was a tranny?
Yes, I had Brett.
Seriously, he did?
Yes, Brett was on Brett Rabel of Race the Movie, The Play fame.
Was a phenomenal friend.
Does a
by the
show
way.
with Lisa Ann of Porn fame.
Yeah.
He was
right.
on Morning and he was hanging out. I was like, "You want to come do the dump?" That's how I
Poor
get all my
guy.
guests
He didn't
usually.
know what. Poor guy. It was too
And
nice.
yeah, I just kept saying like Luby's a tranny stuff, and he was just like, "All right, that's cool." And he was like, "Wait, really?" I was like, "Yeah, dude."
And then he looked at me first like, ha ha, and my face was like, and that's when he didn't know what to do with
He
his
got very uncomfortable.
He was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, because he didn't
You
know
look
if he could join it. Because I was saying awful shit like Luby's a tranny with big cock who should kill herself. And he was just like, who's joined the 40%. And he was just like, oh, dude, that's fucked up.
And he
And
looked at me and I'm like, I'm trans. And we ruined him for the day.
he didn't know what to do.
No.
He was just like, ha ha, do I laugh? Wait a minute. How do I?
He ran for his life right after the show.
Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah.
He was very gone right afterwards. Orion's dream. Damn it, turn Luby's mic down. Luby's mic's too loud.
Always. It's
Always.
a big giant mic.
Yeah.
Thank you, Orion's
So
dream.
Samsung.
The dump reference. Yeah, that's why we give the female guests the big mic so they can go, wow, this is like a big cock or something.
Yeah.
We want them to react like that. Like big fat guys from New Jersey. Well, it's like a big fat fucking cock or something, this microphone.
So sexy, Steve. Wow.
Well, anywho.
Yeah.
We have wrapped it up plenty of times.
We did
Let's
it.
go.
Stomach problems and a gun signing off.
Stomach problems in the gun. Stomach problems in the gun.
Thank you
Thanks
again.
for watching, everyone.
You like that trend, Loki.
Hey, I didn't watch it 500 times because I hated it. No, I'm fully absorbed in this internet phenomena of I watch stuff that makes me go ugh, and like I'll watch it twice. I watch it. I keep watching. I'm just like, what the fuck are these people doing?
This is how the whole thing with the boom started.
Yes,
Yeah,
the Costco guy's whole fucking marketing strategy is like, hey, we're gonna innocently whore ourselves out for attention, but nobody's watching. But then all of a sudden, everyone's watching. You go, look at these assholes. What do they think they are? Not a bunch of assholes.
Have you guys seen the Christmas special or not?
Yes, we watched
saw
it
the
yesterday.
Christmas song.
Wait, what do you mean
Yeah.
special? It's a song, right?
It's a song and there's people around.
It's a song and
Okay.
dance. Yeah. And if there is something I don't know about, maybe it's better that way because I've had enough. Because we've now watched these videos and I don't even have like anything to say. I'm just like, there they are.
Yeah.
There's look, the mom
They
has.
are making me mad again.
There's the mom with her
Poor
big Jew
Riz.
tits.
Poor
Oh, there she
Rizzler.
is.
Did you see them on the Tonight Show?
Oh my
That was funny.
God.
Even Jimmy Fallon was like, he's an unlikable fucking
That was
homo.
so funny.
And he was like, I
He
don't
was
like
sick
these.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
What the
trying to boom, and he'd be like, "Yeah, boom, okay."
Yeah, we'll do the boom.
Shit,
We'll
I
do the
love
boom.
it. I love when
Yeah,
people
it was
stop.
the only time in the last 100 years that guy's been likable.
boom.
Like, it was
Drunk-
very funny
he's
how
drunk
fed up
Jimmy.
he was with them.
He's hungover, drunk Jimmy.
Yeah, we'll get to the boom. We'll get to the
Yeah,
boom.
whatever.
Fucking
We'll get
Christ,
there, you
why are they
fucking
making me
idiot.
do this? I know it's for all this money, but Jesus Christ, why are they making me do
job
this?
and everything.
We're doing the football show, supposedly at 8:00.
Wait.
Yep,
Where's
8 o'clock
Gina?
on the dot. I think he's in here somewhere.
Oh, he is?
Oh,
He's going to do the same thing like when we're wrapping up done. Be upset.
Yes, no, he's never upset. He's anywho.
Do we
I
have the
love
clock?
you.
we love you guys.
Thank you for
Thanks
watching Garrett and Steve.
I miss
We'll
everyone.
see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I'm drinking beers. I'm gonna be fucking great tomorrow.
That's true.
These shots of alcohol don't make up for what I would have been drinking in the first place. It's totally fine.
Are you driving home,
We don't
Steve?
have a bottle to kill, Nick. We can drink at our leisure. We do not have we don't have to kill. Gino is gonna take you up on that, by the way. For whatever we don't drink, he will finish it.
Does he still throw his shot glasses around?
Disrespectfully,
All the time. They're plastic.
disrespects
Might
the
as well
big.
throw it.
Just loves it.
Just fuck it. Just
Fucking
to
loves
just
it.
to show himself up. Thank you for
Alrighty,
watching.
auf Wiedersehen.
Love you.
Love you guys.
See you tomorrow.
Love you.
Bye.